right. How is it going, ladies and gentlemen? How's it going? Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. It is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual D. Chiseled Adonis Bailey put 5 on it, said you took the over on Kyron Williams, 63.5 rush yards, over on Pitts, 51.5 receiving. What do I think? I actually like that. I actually like that. Your only concern would be if there's a situation where this becomes a shootout and then all of a sudden handoffs ain't going to Kyron, or Kyle Pitts underperforms. But the last couple of games, he's been balling, so we'll see. Unfortunately for you, I happen to have my picks against those two because on Underdog, I didn't get the chance to go and draft them, but that's neither here nor there. All right, we've got ourselves Monday Night Raw, Monday Night Football. Hopefully you guys had yourselves a very good Monday. This has been a Monday to say the least. Here comes the vision, by the way. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Let me give, by the way, if you guys haven't already scanned the QR code, download the Underdog app, use the promo code Adonis. Looking forward to Monday Night Football momentarily. In fact, actually, let me open up ESPN over here. Final Monday Night Football game of the year. So that's going to be big time. Next week, Monday Night Raw, I will not be live because I will be in attendance. So there is that. But nonetheless, we soldier through. Last night was a classic of a game. Thoroughly enjoyed watching. And all right, so we are waiting for Monday Night Football to begin. Do I have the broadcast? Yes, I do. All right, we straight. We good. How's everything going? How's everything going? R.I.P. to Spider Pimp. R.I.P. to the unknown Adonis. Man, I kid you not. That shit's been fucking me up all day. Legitimately, Spider Pimp's passing has been fucking me up all day.
You're one of my YouTube goats. I hope to meet you one day.
Gene the man, I appreciate you, man. Much love. Hope to meet me one day. Where you based at? We might cross paths. Yeah, the Spider Pimp was a longtime subscriber in the chat. In fact, I was going to go to Claremont, Florida to go and see that gentleman at one point in the new year. Last year, no, pardon me, 2 years ago, I had sent a care package, if you will, to his house or apartment at the time because he was telling me he was going through some stuff. So I messed around. I sent some over there, and we would I'd send encouraging messages back and forth. And lo and behold, I knew he was dealing with kidney failure just like the unknown Adonis was as well. And fucking sucks that he passed as well. That's been fucking me up this morning. Legitimate. How do I feel about the new vision? I'm not a big fan of having Logan Paul be in the faction, but I understand why he's there. I'm just curious what the game plan is going to be once Seth Rollins returns, but we'll cross that bridge when we have to. The addition of Austin Theory, I'm actually excited for that. The only issue that I have with Logan is how present is he going to be, because you can't have a situation where he's here 1 month, maybe 2 months, all of a sudden then he's gone for 3 months. Can't work that way. So if Logan is there every single week, I'm all for it. But ultimately, Bron Breakker has to win that championship next week on Monday. Top Shotta giving out gifts.
Congratulations!
I appreciate you.
Oh my God.
I appreciate you. Ethan said, when am I making more hoodies? That's a great question. I actually don't know if I want to go and bring them back, but perhaps I might have to because a lot of people have been reaching out. Said Sharp Suit, thank you very much. Not necessarily a new shoot, just wore it with a black shirt. I don't think I've wore it with a black shirt on stream, so there is that. But nonetheless, here we are. Sargon put 10 on it. Said, what's up, Chisel? Hope I'm doing well. If I'm ready to see some of the delicious, succulent ladies tonight, give them my... You know you got to have that Tamatonga going. Special request. Anytime I see EO, can we put the thunder thighs? And by thunder, you talking about that thunderclap like... Oh, my. Let's hear what Paul Heyman's got to say.
After that moment only hypes up where I'm going on this, the last show of 2025 on Monday Night Raw. Everything I say after that sentence just justifies something that needs no justification. So 5 years from now, when you're obsessively scrolling through whatever platforms
Best Sport Player 2 is now following.
Scrolling through, this is the moment that you look back and identify all the WrestleMania main eventers of that era.
Oh, they chant for Roman Reigns. Do I think somebody's going to mention Jake Paul loss? What do you mean? The Jake Paul loss? It has no bearings on Logan. I mean, albeit that's his brother, but it has no bearings directly associated with him. Oh, by the way, car accident for Anthony Joshua. That was fucking brutal. He lost 2 friends, his personal trainer and I believe his coach as well. And it was very, very brutal. I saw the video, graphic to say the least. Literal decapitation. It is not something that folks should be making light of. Like I saw some messages also in the comment section and also on Twitter where folks was talking about it must have been Jake. It's a conspiracy to try to take out. No. This isn't some random situation, some sort of video game. Bro, man's 100% could have died. You're in a vehicle. You're the only one who survived. Both the individuals who died was close to him. Even if they was fucking strangers, it's still fucking graphic, incredibly brutal. I'm telling you right now, that happened today. It happened today. You don't want to see, if you have a soft stomach, do not watch the video. Whoever the cameraman just so happened to be, I'm not going to say magnificent camera work, but I was not prepared. Because camera was on Anthony Joshua the entire time in the car. You could see he was a bit shaken up. He was just trying to, I guess, get his bearings underneath him. Mans got out the car, went to the passenger, went around the car to the other side, recorded slightly on the angle over there. Looked like somebody was trying to get in. I heard somebody speaking, because it was in Nigeria, was it? And they were speaking, and you could hear them say Anthony Joshua. Then all of a sudden, he goes back around the car, dead bodies on the ground. I said, oh! Walked up, close up, you could see the head. I said, oh no. Yeah, so it's fucking terrible. Fucking terrible. So if you got a soft stomach, stay away from it. And like I said, even after, Kurt got splat and taken out, it's way too fucking easy to go and share incredibly graphic things with no goddamn filter across goddamn social media, bro. There's no reason why you should be able to see that shit like this with no filter. That's crazy, bro. Fucking crazy. So RIP to those two, and a successful recovery for Anthony Joshua. Just last week, 2 weeks ago, you on top of the fucking world, made like what, tens of millions of dollars, and then here you are, gone. Or I should say, the 2 folks who was with you through the entire situation, gone like that. Brutal, fucking brutal, bro. Incredibly traumatic for that as well. Like, it's, oh my God, God was protecting him, but they didn't protect his mans. Like, that's the type of shit that makes you actually sit around and be on some, man, you gonna have some survivor's guilt. It's tough, bro. It's fucking tough. I just hope you're gonna be all right, man. Because that's, and then the phone call that gotta be made to their families. Scary shit, bro. 43 mil after taxes was a cut. Shit, man. Golly. Yeah. Tough, bro. Tough. Good evening, everybody who's popping into the chat right now. I see we got some brothers singing the national anthem right now. CM Punk on the television screen. Yeah, the Anthony Joshua situation, yeah. Yeah. Shit, I'm dealing with it. I haven't gone through a traumatic situation like that, but I myself have a bit of survivor's guilt right now about the unknown Adonis, to be honest with you. Like, all right, let's listen to CM Punk.
Bron Breakker. And I've been called a lot of things in my career. I'm probably tougher than I am smart, but I'm hoping between the 5 of you, somebody in this group has a brain. Paul, I'm looking at you. Might want to explain to Bron Breakker that the match is already set. CM Punk against Bron Breakker, the 5th of January. I could come down there and say a few things
And yeah, Theory, you could stomp me. Reed, you could tsunami me. Bron, you could spear me. Logan Paul, you could punch me. And then there's probably not a title shot on the 5th, is there? So why am I here? Maybe, but...
You said the national anthem not better than Carl Lewis? You absolutely right. National anthem nowhere near Carl Lewis. Carl Lewis absolutely cooked the national anthem. It's certainly not better than R. Kelly, but let's listen to Carl Lewis.
Oh, say, can you see? And the Rockets, restless. Uh-oh. I'll make up for it now. For the land of the free.
I know that's Peyton's favorite clip that's ever played. Yeah, 2 of his closest friends. Fucking brutal. Yeah, I'm aware of the primetime schedule for Week 18. It's the only 3 games that have such a heightened impact. 2 division titles and the number 1 seed. It makes sense that they would make that the situation. All right, CM Punk approaching the ring. Need some Teddy Long clips. I actually have a Teddy Long clip in here. It's a matter of finding it, though. Because I have like 150, maybe 200 clips in here. And I should put them in alphabetical order. I have to take a day to put them in alphabetical order, but I've really procrastinated on that for literal years. Years I have procrastinated on putting this stuff in alphabetical order. That'd make it so much easier rather than constantly scrolling. There's some sort of targets to where certain things are near each other, so it's easy to find, but some things it takes a while for me to be able to find. Oh, wow. Bron Breakker, CM Punk, nose to nose, face to face, eyebrow to eyebrow, hairline to hairline. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Punk, why are we standing here? Why is division exist? Why are we here? We are here because we look at things towards the future. We see things through the same lens. Look at Big Bronson Reed.
Oh, kickoff.
The tribal thief.
Oh, that ball's loose. It's a fumble.
The most feared man that walks the halls back there. Look at Logan Paul. The biggest superstar in the entire world.
He don't even believe
Look at
that.
Austin Theory. A man with everything to prove. And then there's me. Who's going to be the next world heavyweight champion.
All right, Kirk family member, what you got?
And I'm so tired of you, and I'm tired of everyone else saying that I'm the future, and that one day I'll figure it out, and that one day I'm going to main event WrestleMania, and that one day I'm going to main event every show and figure it out. Well, guess what? I'm not the future. I am the now.
Bijan Robinson opening carry, going nowhere. By the way, if you guys wanted to see what my picks are currently right now over on Underdog, I got a one-on-one battle with some money on the line. My squad, Puka Nacua, Kirk family member, Drake London, Blake Corum. My opponent, Bijan Robinson, Matthew Stafford, Kyle Pitts, Kyron Williams. I am concerned. I am concerned.
Find somebody who can do what I can do. Find someone who came into this business with less than a year of experience and took it over. Find someone who is as committed to this game as me. Find someone who was born into this industry more than me. Find someone who's more than a dog than me.
All right, William giving out gifts. Holding it down. Gerald said Oscar De La Hoya wasn't very impressed with R. Kelly. Indeed, he wasn't.
And what, you may not like me because you think that I haven't paid my dues? I know what you see when you look in my eyes. You think that I've had everything in my life handed to me, that everything that I've ever been through has been easy just because of my lineage and where I come from.
Incomplete for Kirk, family member.
You don't know me at all, because
3 and out for the Falcons.
That I've had to do in my entire life has been under a microscope. I've had to live up to a higher standard.
Predictions for tonight's game. I'm going Rams 34-20.
You don't respect me because I didn't pay my dues on the Indies or something like that? Well, guess what? While you were doing that, I was sharing the field with Lamar Jackson, pal. We ain't the same. On January 5th, I am willing to die for that championship. And I know you are too.
Oh!
And I'm gonna let you.
What a return, but there's laundry on the field.
In the ground, I'm gonna beat you, and I will become the new world heavyweight champion.
What's the flag for? Laundry on the field. Damn, it's coming back. It's coming back. That's a good promo from Bron Breakker, though. And here comes Matt Stafford. Oh, I see why. I'm on the ESPN Playbook viewer channel.
Come out here and tell you that you're not ready? When in your entire life you've been told you're ready and you're prepared? Brother, you're more ready than anybody I've ever seen. You're more ready than anybody back there. You're more ready than anybody else in the vision. There's one problem, Bron. I'm not ready.
I've been ready.
You want what I got? Pick it up. It's a lot heavier than you think, and I'm not just talking about the physical weight. It is a privilege to carry this strap, and it's something that I've earned, and I'm not ready to let it go.
What's good?
I'm not ready to stop coming into sold-out arenas nationwide and getting the privilege to say, is it good to be alive?
You said last game of the season is going to be Steelers and Ravens. Primetime game is going to be, I don't know why you said Commanders. I think you might have misidentified the squad, but a constant, I should say a common typo. But Panthers, and it'll be Panthers versus Bucks on Saturday afternoon. 49ers versus Seahawks for the number 1 seed Saturday night, and then Steelers and Ravens Sunday night football.
I'm gonna wake up, but that wasn't today. Someday I'm gonna run out of road, but it's not January 5th. And someday somebody is gonna beat me for this. But it ain't gonna be you. I'll see you January 5th.
Why do they keep saying January 5th instead of just saying next week? That was a good promo to open up the show, but I don't know why they keep saying January 5th, January 5th, January 5th, January 5th. Just say next week. Just say next week. But that was a very good, that's a good one right there. Yeah, last night's game was also very good. Hey, we've been closing out the season's been very good. It's been a magnificent December month of football. All right, Raquel Rodriguez, Jackie Redmond. That's nitpicking? It's because Netflix is listed as January 5th. It's for stream. Oh, okay. All right, fair enough.
So if you want to start, I'm sorry. I don't, without to interrupt, I know we've had a kind of weird last couple of weeks, and
Liv
JD
Morgan
being out, and now Teddy Don being out for a little bit. The Judgment Day needs you to take care of business tonight. which I know you will because you are a champion.
Thanks, sister. But just so that we're on the same page and there's no miscommunication, I can handle tonight alone.
Oh, I know you can, but Roxanne was just saying that maybe
What was Roxanne saying?
just
What are we talking about? I heard my name.
strategy and how we all want the same thing. Our sister as the new women's
Another
world
3 and out.
champion. Of course. Last week is water under the bridge. Raquel, seriously, good luck. You got this.
I don't need luck.
Oh. Raquel Rodriguez saying she don't need no luck. Sergeant for 5-1 said January 5th reminds you of the day that Kane was upset with. What was it? May 19th. Oh, Jesus Christ. Big Nikki Bella. Come on now. Pack her up. By the way, top 10 WWE moments of the year. Sigma for 5-1 said you're crying, your lines fall off. Has to be studied. Well, has to be studied. I mean, Dan Gamble. Hey, tomatoes in the chat for Nikki Bella. As for top moments of WWE this year, we'll just start out with some Cena moments. Cena turning heel, Cena winning the WWE Championship, Cody winning the championship back. So that would be 3. Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky at WrestleMania. That's another moment. It was a match, but that I think that was ultimately what you can say is the match of the year, truly. Shout out to those women. They were absolutely cooking. Another moment. Brock's return at SummerSlam. I know some folks wasn't a big fan of that, but Brock's return at SummerSlam. Seth's cash-in. That's another one as well. Seth's cash-in at SummerSlam. That's another one. Another moment of the year. Who won for the women this year? Naomi? Jade in the Chamber. Yes, Jade in the Chamber. That's another one right there. Jade in the Chamber. The TLC match after Mania was fucking bonkers. That shit was wild. Cena versus Styles. That's another Cena moment. That's 4. I think that puts us at what, 9? That puts us at 9. Cena heel turn. Cena championship win. Cena losing at SummerSlam. Cena versus Styles. Brock Lesnar return. Jade at the Elimination Chamber. That would be 6. I really like that 6 over there. Because we have the matches in there, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky, that one would be there at 7. Naomi cashing in, that one would be there at 8. No, Cena Gunther, I don't think that would. Actually, you know what? See, it's Cena's retirement. Got to put that there at 9. And then, you know what? R-Truth cutting his hair, I'd put that there at 10. Ilya returned. A lot of different moments over there, but I think we could keep rolling that on into like 15 and 20. Mello winning the U.S. title, although it's up there. I don't know if that'd be there in the top 10, but R-Truth cutting his hair, becoming Rod Killings, but it kind of is devalued because it didn't turn into anything. Jay winning the World Championship, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Kind of lost a little bit of steam. But that certainly is a top moment. Dom winning at WrestleMania. Man, fuck Dom. It was a big moment. The crowd certainly was on his side. Nikki Bella, Eagles colors. Yeah, but she is an Eagles fan. She's kind of, I guess she's leaning into it. Because the populace who want her to be with Cooper DeJean so bad. And what's crazy is Cooper DeJean has a girlfriend. But that don't matter. Once the internet's on some, yo, you with this person, we just gonna run with that sumbitch. At first, I was like, okay. And then once I found out Cooper DeJean had a girlfriend, I'm like, oh. So it's right there. How y'all? All right. All right, here we go. What you got, Kirk family member? Get rid of the football. Got him. First down, Bijan Robinson over the middle. No, pardon me. That was not. I saw the 7. I thought it was him. I said it was Sills. Kirk family member moving the chains. Boomerang said you came for the pizza. You were told there'd be free pizza. Oh no, you're in the wrong location. You're in the east wing of Hold My Nugget Studios. You got to get to the west wing, brother. You got to get to the west wing. They got free pizza. They also got free hats. If you see Nancy, give her a stab. Whichever sword you'd like to utilize in order to get that done, I'll send it to you. We got to have Shorty caught into Tsukiyumi immediately. Somebody is feeling the sword and blade across their abdominals. But you didn't hear it from me, though. Oh, yes, here comes Stephanie Vaquer, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes. 1205 for live, but 2 on set. Top 3 WWE moments I wished happened this year. Cena and Edge having an interaction. I wish that happened. Cena-Edge interaction would have been awesome. That's one. Rock and Cena most likely having a match. That would have been 2. Rock Cena, Ed Cena. I would have loved to see those 2 interactions there. And then if I was to have a third in 2025, no, gift of Jericho. Jericho can return next year. It's a possibility he could return next year. But if there was one more in 2025, and I don't want to have anything that can happen in 2026, but just things that I wish happened this year. They're probably all going to be revolving around Cena, truly, because it's over now with Cena's in-ring, his in-ring career. So Cena Edge, Cena Rock, and oh, there's a reception. That's a first down. That's Darnell Mooney. It was Mooney. So those 2. Yeah, Sargon's going crazy. We got to find out which of these 3 women are going to walk out with
after I get that W. Dun, 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 dun.
We got to find out which one, but I know all 3.
Posters, traps, and he appears. The chiseled Adonis is horny. Chiseled Adonis is horny.
Yeah! Damn!
Ooh, hey!
Are you looking for some wood?
I need it!
Man.
Yeah. God damn! I'm on my way! Let's roll, friends!
Who the fuck cleans this?
Son just hit me. When I get in the proper position, you will suck my meat. It's time!
Y'all gotta relax, okay? Y'all gotta relax. Oh, she's introducing Stephanie Vaquer. Oh my.
Look at that big ass. Look at that big juicy booty.
Y'all gotta stop it. Mr. King put 5 on, so can't wait for the scenario where the Falcons win out, and regardless of who wins Saturday, the Panthers win the division. Wouldn't that be crazy? I think that is an outrageous scenario. So I forget who brought it up in the chat yesterday. Oh, wow, what a pass by Sills. I should say a catch by Sills to move the chains. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Falcons, but that would be absolutely wild. That would be absolutely wild. But truly, the only way that chaos makes the most sense is the Panthers have to lose Saturday because the Falcons play Sunday. So the best way to have motherfuckers on the edge of their seats is Falcons win and upset the Rams today, and then all of a sudden the Panthers lose Saturday night, and everybody's like, oh, it's over. Tampa Bay got it. And then the Falcons win against New Orleans, and then the Panthers go to the playoff. Now, if that's a scenario that ends up happening, oh, we good. But because the Panthers play the Bucks first, that's where it kind of can already be defeated ahead of time. So only way this really works, if the Bucks win, woo, then we have a chance to sit there and you're on the edge of your feet, edge of your seat, like, yo, we need to see what's happening in the Falcons game. Bijan Robinson going nowhere. 3rd and goal coming up right now after a loss of 1. Women's championship match going down. Triple threat. Raquel Rodriguez, Nikki Bella, Stephanie Vicaire. The battle of 3 women with 2 names. She is not the future champ. Nikki Bella's getting packed up. Virgo said, you about to go Teague time. See, you got to relax, all right? You got to relax. You see beautiful women step inside the ring, immediately your brain is like... All right. Fucking Bijan Robinson was able to go and find the end zone on the touchdown for the Atlanta Falcons. Literally anybody but him. If Kirk family member had found Drake London in the end zone, that would have been so much better for me. Instead, it's Bijan Robinson with the score, and the Falcons take the lead. Since Dom Mysterio is out indefinitely with a shoulder injury, should he relinquish the IC title? Well, if he's out indefinitely, 100% he should. He already endured an injury earlier in the year to where he wasn't competing and defending the title, and he still held on to it. Ain't no way, twice in one reign, you got to take time off due to injury, drop the motherfucking title. Drop the motherfucking title. He just got that title back, and now all of a sudden, son hurt again? If it's legitimate. Like, what are we doing? Yup, touchdown Falcons. Touchdown Falcons. King said, how am I doing? Hope all is well. I'm surviving. Surviving. Sheamus versus, or Rusev gets the title. Well, Sheamus is also hurt, if I'm not mistaken. Rusev has been off of television, but he should be back soon. It was just reported, and it's legit. Shit, he got to drop that title. He got to drop that title. Dominic Mysterio got to drop that title. Penta's also out as well. So guess what they should do? The Vision should take that title. Austin Theory, call your shot. Go after that belt.
Genius is now following.
Cartman said, do I get more points for the quarterback or receiver? I'm assuming you meant quarterback rather than about. But the receiver, 110%. Because the quarterback, I believe it's only 4 points when they throw a touchdown. Because let me go and take a look. Because my opponent would be in front of me. Yeah, my opponent has 10. I have 6. So Bijan Robinson scoring. He has 9.50 with Bijan Robinson scoring. Kirk Cousins, I have 6 flat. The passing touchdown is 4 points. 50 yards is 2 points. Robinson's touchdown is 6 points. Yeah, so for a quarterback, a passing touchdown is 4. If you receive a touchdown, is 6. So I'm behind by 4 points right now. So now that the Rams are coming back on the field, I need Puka Nacua to go nuclear. Fuego. For 5-1 said, if I could build my dream team of offense, defense, special teams, what would it be? Only catches. Each position has to be from a different team in the league. Okay, I've answered this before, but I like this new variation that you added to it. And Sargon, I'll get to that other donation a little bit earlier. Okay, so if I had to build a dream team all time, offense, defense, special teams, but each, the only catch is each position has to be from a different team in the league. So special teams, I won't separate kick returner and punt returner like I usually do because I'll have Josh Cribbs, or pardon me, I'd have Cordero Patterson, and then I have Devin Hester. So I'll separate it 3 ways. My kick returner, Devin Hester. There's great Chicago Bears across the board, but Devin Hester would be my kick returner, right? So he'll return my kicks, he'll return my punts. My kicker I'll have to revisit that. You know what? I'm gonna start offense, defense. So quarterback, Tom Brady. Quarterback Tom Brady. I usually go Manning, but I want to save that Indianapolis Colt. I don't think there's another Patriot that I would put all-time at a position outside of maybe Ty Law at cornerback. I don't think all-time I would have a Patriot anywhere else. So Brady at quarterback. Good breakup right there by Ellis, getting his hand on the football. My running back, Barry Sanders. Oh, there's a catch. Oh, did he hold on to it? No, he did not. Incomplete. Third down coming up. It's about to be a back-to-back 3-and-out for the Rams. What are they doing? Barry Sanders would be there at my Barry Sanders. Ooh. Would I want to have Barry there? Yeah, you know what? I think I can keep Barry there because the only other Lion that I'd probably look at is Calvin, and I want to possibly save him for wide receiver. So give me Barry at my running back. So Brady, Barry. I won't go fullback. Stafford's going to run. No, he's not. Trying to find somebody. Gets a man open. That's a first down and more across the 40-yard line. Brady, Barry. No, you can't have Gronk at tight end. You only are allowed. You have to take a player from different teams all time in order to make this team. So Brady at quarterback, Barry at running back. Oh shit! Double Devil's Kiss. Or I should say, she's in a submission hold and also catching the Devil's Kiss. Oh my Lord. Where is Booker T when you need him?
I gotta pop. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Woo! Shit, that's what we want to see. She's more than just a move, though. Oh, there it goes. Good, beautiful dragon screw right there on the knee. We're going to revisit this conversation because it looks like we're reaching the climax of this match here. Meanwhile, the Los Angeles Rams are marching down the field already in Falcon territory. Stephanie Vicaire breaking people's legs. Will I be at Barclays next week? Yes, I will be. Tight end now. Tight end now. I don't want to go Kelsey. Do I want to go Charger? I could potentially go Charger and go Gates. Give me Antonio Gates at tight end. Give me Antonio Gates at tight end. All right, so at wide receiver, Jerry Rice. Shit. I mean, this is where it kind of gets difficult because you have to go with predominant teams. Terrell Owens is a fucking petri dish of squads. You can't use players from the same team. But then predominantly, when you think Randy Moss, you think of he's a Minnesota Viking first, but he does have some prominent years with the Patriots. So Moss is more of a Viking because he has way more years with the Vikings than anybody else. T.O.'s kind of all over the place. He's a Niner, so I can't use T.O. All right, there's the handoff. Kyron Williams going nowhere, so give me Moss. But he's a Viking. Moss. Todd Heap is crazy. Moss, because if you're telling me you're taking Todd Heap, then you can't have Ray Lewis on defense. This is a question that actually requires a lot of time. This is a question that requires halftime. We'll revisit because this actually requires a lot of time. Where can you get this suit? I mean, I wish I was sponsored, but X suit. It's an active suit, so it's a very breathable suit. So most other fabrics of suits, you can't really move in that shit, but this is made to move. So I'm trying to get sponsored. All right, 2nd and 7. It's a play action for Stafford. Stafford dump off, going nowhere. Laundry on the field. Yeah, we'll have to. What is my opinion on Nick Folk this year? He's been playing well. Ever since he left Tampa Bay, he's playing very well.
Rob Savvy
He's played very
123
well.
is now following.
Tank the Sun giving out gifts. 10 Gifted in the chat, holding it down for the community. Sargon had put a 5 on it. He said he needs the people to start giving some tamatongas in the chat for the ladies in the ring, and of course, not Nikki. And then 1205 for life. I put 2 on, said top tight ends in each division all time. Well, in each division, I think that's a little bit easier to be able to answer in a quicker period of time. So let me just get all of the divisions in front of me. Y'all be asking for shit that requires a lot of time to think about. So, all right, in the AFC East, Gronk. In the AFC North, Browns, Bengals, Steelers, Ravens. You got either Heap or Heath Miller. I'd probably lean more towards Heath Miller. AFC South, Colts, Titans, Texans, Jaguars, tight ends. Probably what Tennessee's best one is Delaney Walker, and then for the Colts you have Dallas Clark and also John Mackey. So I'd probably go Dallas Clark there. AFC West, Broncos, Chargers, Chiefs, Raiders. Now that's incredibly tough because you got fucking 3. All of them have a Hall of Fame tight end. You got Shannon Sharp, you got Antonio Gates, you got Travis Kelce, you got Tony Gonzalez, and you fucking got Dave Casper. So of that entire goddamn group of Travis Kelce. NFC East, Eagles, Cowboys, Commanders, Giants. Play action. Stafford's going to go. He's got a chance towards the end zone. Nobody was able to get open. Pass sales incomplete. I'd probably, Jason Witten there for the NFC East. NFC North, Bears, Packers, Vikings, Lions. Okay, Bears, Packers, Vikings, Lions. I don't think there's a Hall of Fame tight end in the modern era in that group. Bears, Packers, Vikings, Lions. You have a little bit of a Jimmy Graham, a hop and a skip of being there. Bears, Packers, oh shit, Mike Ditka. Mike fucking Ditka. I'm wild. See, that's why I said modern era. Ditka wasn't on the mind because when the modern era happened, he ended up leaving and going to Dallas, I believe. Mike Ditka. See, I was thinking of the modern era from 1970 on. So yeah, Ditka, NFC South, Panthers, Bucks, Falcons, Saints. Jimmy Graham is the first one that jumps out for me. Bucks, Panthers, tight ends all time. You have Greg Olsen. But would I put Greg Olsen over Jimmy Graham? Oh my God, 4th and 1. It's no good. What a tackle in the backfield. Hold it down. The Falcons get a turnover on downs. Meanwhile, the women's championship continues. Yeah, I'd probably end up leaning towards Greg Olsen. Greg Olsen or Jimmy Graham. Probably Greg Olsen. Jimmy Graham scored a gang of fucking touchdowns, bro. Jimmy Graham scored a gang of touchdowns, but I'm going to go Greg Olsen, and ultimately NFC West, Seahawks, 49ers, Rams, and Cardinals. She's got her up. Drop her ass. There it is. Break a doggone nose. I hope Nikki can't breathe. Go for the cover. Come on, Steph. 1, 2, kick out. Seahawks, 49ers, Rams, Cardinals. So Vernon Davis is who jumps out of that group for me. Vernon Davis jumps out of that group for me. Dwight Clark, also another one for a 49er. Seattle tight ends all time. They're damn near all San Francisco. George Kittle, another one. They're damn near all San Francisco. Who the fuck in the Rams? Rams all-time tight ends. And then the Cardinals. Trey McBride is way too young in his career, but he will be probably the person who represents for that group. So you got Kittle, you got Kittle, you got Davis, you got Kittle, Davis, and Clark. Yeah, I'd probably Kittle. Oh yeah, Jackie Smith. Yes, Jackie Smith. Yes, Jackie Smith. There we go. Thank you very much, Jackie Smith for Arizona. There's the cover. Kick out. So I hope that answers your question. 12:05 for live. Golly, I need a drink. Dwight Clark was a wide receiver, not a tight. I thought he was a tight end. Dwight Clark wasn't a tight end. He was a wide receiver the whole time? Shut the front door. Really? My whole life, I thought he was a tight end. Even when he died, I could have sworn a tribute post said tight end. Wow. Wow. Well, I don't know bull. I don't know bull. Kick out. Thank the Lord. I thought Nikki almost won. Shocky's a giant. Shocky's a giant. All right. Yeah, but Jackie Smith would end up getting the you the Tyler Higbee stopper. If you white, you a tight end is crazy. All right. Oh my God. Look at the strength of Raquel. She got both them ladies up on the shoulder. Stephanie Vaquer slipped off. Slam Bella. Slam Bella. Slam Bella. Go pin her ass. Pin that Bella. Yeah. 1, 2. Pack her ass up. Let's go. Stephanie Vaquer retains. And it pinned the Bella. Pack her ass up. Y'all naming wide receivers and shit, bro. We was talking about tight end. No, apparently, no. Dallas Clark was a tight end. I said he would represent the AFC South. But let's go. And it was Nikki who took the pin. All right, Kirk family member dump off to Bajan Robinson. Oh Lord, Bajan's gonna break loose. He about to break loose. He got a first down. They moving the chains. All right. Actually, not a bad match. Stephanie and Raquel carried, but not bad. Yeah, it was a very good match. Very good match. I enjoyed it. Ellard was a wide receiver. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, Henry Ellard might have the most yardage that's not in the Hall of Fame. Ellard might have the most yardage that's not in the Hall of Fame. Him and maybe Ernest Biner. Him and probably Biner might have the most yards in the history of the NFL that's not in the Hall of Fame. From a wide receiver perspective, how much does he have? 13,000, right? See, sometimes I don't know ball. Sometimes I bounce back and I know ball. I'd say most times I know ball. But yeah, let me see. Of the wide receivers, Reggie Wayne, and Larry Fitzgerald's not in yet, but you know he's going probably this year. I'm talking about folks who's been retired. Oh, wow. Anquan Bolden got 2 more yards than Ellard. Ha, that's funny. So I guess we could say from the 20th century, because everybody else from the 21st century is in front of Ellard. Damn. So now R-Truth want to be serious? Oh, look at Gunther laughing in R-Truth's face.
That's supposed to be a challenge. See you in the ring.
Eric Ebron, stop it. All right. Here comes the Kabuki Warriors. But yeah, Henry Ellard has the most yardage from a wide receiver in the 20th century who's not in the Hall of Fame. Anquan Bolden has 2 more yards than him. He retired 2016. He's still on the ballot to possibly get into the Hall. I don't know if he's going to mess around and get the call. Reggie Wayne, I believe, will get the call when the time comes. He's been out the league since 2014. Wow, what do you know? Wayne was out the league before Anquan Bolden, albeit they played the exact same years. Pardon me, they played the same length of career, but that's interesting. Steve Smith Sr. will get the call when the time comes because he's been waiting as long as Anquan Bolden's been waiting as well. And then ultimately, Fitzgerald most likely is going to get in this year or potentially next year. If they end up snubbing him on the first ballot Hall of Fame, clearance, he'll most likely get in the next year. So, DeAndre Hopkins, if he might be done after this year, I think this might be it for Hopkins. I don't think another team's going to take a chance or Baltimore's going to re-sign. This might be it for Hopkins. And I actually think Hop still got some juice. He just got to go to but at the same time, they didn't really utilize him in Kansas City like they should have last year. But I believe in D-Hop. He just got to go somewhere where they can air it out. Truly, Sean McVay, give that man a call next year. Give that man a call next year. Let him be your wide receiver 3 or 4. Bro, I promise you they'll put him to work. He need to go somewhere where they air it at. Steve Simsina can wait and earn back some needed PR. Yeah, it wasn't very good. 2025 for that, brother. All right, let's get to some more of the donations. By the way, second quarter underway. Handoff, Tyler Algier. Enough for a first down. It depends on if the referees are going to mark him short. No, I think they're going to give him the first. They're going to move the chains. They're going to move the chains. Put 2 on. It said Pats, Lions, Chargers, Minnesota so far in case I forgot. Oh, yeah. I'll revisit that. Halftime. Matt had put 2 on. Said top 3 Rams, wide receivers, and Atlanta running backs. Okay, so Rams wide receivers that's pretty easy because you have Bruce, Holt, and then Ellard. So that's pretty simple. Atlanta running backs. Dunn, Turner, Robinson. Anderson, but Jamal Anderson fell off fast. But he got hurt, so I can't fault him for that. Is there anybody pre-Anderson that I would want to take from the early Falcons? Because I believe Robinson has the potential to be the best one to wear an Atlanta jersey from the running back perspective. Kirk Cousins got to dump it off. He's got Kyle Pitts, but where's Pitts going? Short of the first down, it's going to be a 3rd and short. Duck it. Brian Pateno said, what about Dion? North put 5 on, say, hey, Chisel, which NFL coach needs to be fired at the end of the season? Raheem Morris. Raheem Morris. Also, Pete Carroll. I don't know why he came back. Now, albeit he wasn't really given a fair shake, but I don't know why he came back, bro. You too damn old to try to, go through a rebuild. Drake London, he's got enough for a first down. Move the chains again. Fuego. Became a member. Jose put 5 on, said, what's good? Thoughts on Ramsey first year in Pittsburgh? I think it was stellar. And he played well. Was it all pro level? No. Was it Pro Bowl level? No. But I think he played very, very good football. And should the Steelers draft first quarterback, wide receiver, O-line, someone else? By the way, can I get I think they got to go wide receiver first, but I think they should draft an offensive coordinator. Obviously, they're not who's on the docket, but that's neither here nor there. Noah Lyles in the building. Okay. Here we go. Another first down. Bro, this has been a lopsided game, and a timeout is coming right now. Gordy said Steelers let you down yesterday. Shit, they let me down too, but I was expecting them to do so. I was not surprised. Raiders tanking so hard, indeed. They are. Thus far, score is 7-0. Let me check to where I stand right now over on Underdog. I know I'm losing. I have a 4-game winning. I'm down by 4. I have a 4-game winning streak on the line. I have a 4 competition. Oh, shit, you can't see it. Son of a bitch, you can't see it. I don't know why. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Can y'all see this? Barely. I don't know. Shit ain't working. But yeah, Oscar talking to shit. She's saying something. Darren Pateno said, I know the end of the season, but damn, where was this team when the season mattered? Let's go ATL, make the Super Bowl path harder. Also watching Miami versus Ohio State. When? They playing tonight? If they playing tonight, I'm 100% gonna miss this game. I'm going my black ass to sleep after the game. But let me see. They're playing they're playing Wednesday. Ah, shit. I doubt I'd be able to stream. I'll probably have the game on and watch the game as I'm taking care of so whoa, Indiana beat Ohio. Oh no, that was early in the I thought that was the college football playoff for a second. I thought that was a college football playoff for a second. What is going on in this promo? Somebody is off their cue. Games Wednesday, Thursday for college football. Yep. $12.05 for life. Put two on say top 5 NFL early signs of retirement moments. Early signs of retirement. What do you mean by that? Oh, here comes Rhea now. It's like witnessing an abusive relationship. Indeed, that was a long delay to try to get this segment going. And it looks like Io and Rhea came here to fight. Nonetheless, 2nd and 7 right now at midfield for the Falcons, looking to make this a 2-possession game. All right. There's a handoff. Bron Breakker. Oh, my God. Yo, look at the fucking juke. He's taking people's ankles. He's taking people's ankles. That's a grown man. That's a grown man. He's taking people's ankles left and right. Oh, yeah, and EO came out, so you know what that means. We need the thunder thighs, but that's neither. Yo, Bron is a fucking problem. Look at the ankle. Give me your ankles. Redirect and take another man's ankles, bro. 3rd and 4. Took a 4-yard loss and turned that into a few-yard gain, bro. Oh, did somebody jump off sides? False start. False start. Ends up losing that 5 yards anyway. False start. Yeah, we got ankle breakers in the NFL. Early signs of retirement. What do you mean by that? Like something like early sign, like a Nathan Peterman, like a terrible performance, an injury. What do you mean by early signs of retirement? 3rd and 9. He's going to try to air it out. Pass incomplete. No, but Kelsey looking like a shell of himself. It's not an early retirement. Yeah, I don't know what that pass was. Oh, riptide on Kyrie, but she's able to roll out of it. Oh, Kyrie just caught double attack. She got to roll out, and Oscar's leaving. That's the end of this segment. Braylon said, nice suit. Thank you very much. All right. Because what's constituted as early? Because 10 years in the league isn't enough of me saying, yo, you're early to retire. Because the folks who's playing into like 15 years in the league, that's an anomaly. North Pateno said, never could understand tanking the season. Like, imagine going through the offseason training camp just to not even put in effort and win. And try to get the number 1 pick. Exactly. That's one of the things that I'll never be able to support. I don't think the players will ever participate in tanking. I think the organization can say, hey, we don't mind if you go out there and you lose because now it can aid in us getting a pick. But there's no way that you're willfully going to go out there and lay down. Unless you're trying to put money in somebody's pockets under the motherfucking table, there's no way you're going to galvanize folks to go out there and do that. And still remember, there's only a small percentage of guys in the NFL who's, and I'm talking about on teams. So you got 53 motherfucking roster spots. You really only got maybe what? 10 to 15 folks who's damn near guaranteed to make their way back to the same team. A bunch of motherfuckers is expendable. So if you're somebody who bounced around to a couple of teams, you think I'm about to pack it in at the end of the year because these motherfuckers trying to get a number 1 pick? I'm balling the fuck out because I'm trying to get a motherfucking contract, whether it's here or elsewhere. Ain't no way I'm fixing to lay down. Hell no. Tank too, exactly. You tank and you lose your job. Fuck all that. If I ain't got no guaranteed bread, ain't no way I'm gonna fix to go out there and lay down. And furthermore, like you stated, all the work I put in the offseason, you know you can die playing football, right? You can have life-altering injuries playing foot. You motherfuckers so accustomed to seeing people tear an Achilles, tear an ACL, and come back next year. It's not a guarantee that's gonna be the case. You could break your motherfucking leg and lose your leg. These are all possibilities. Ain't no way I'm doing that shit. The fuck? You think I'm about to go through all that grueling? You know, Booby Miles is crazy. But you know I'm going to go through all that grueling training? I'm going to grind my entire childhood, all through my adolescence to make it to the NFL. All of a sudden, I'm on a losing team and it's on some, hey, man, let's not even go out there and try. Boy, fuck you. What Kevin Gates say? Boy, fuck you. Die. Today, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yeah, our truth about to get packed up. 1205 for life, but 51 said, you'll rephrase top 5 NFL no longer at their peak. Oh, okay. Kelsey, now if you're saying moments, if it's a top 5 moment, when can you identify somebody's no longer at their peak? Kelsey dropping the football against Houston. I mean, there was some moments last year, but I can't remember the game. But Kelsey dropping a football against Houston, that's one. Out of your peak. That's out of your peak. There was, geez, Louise, there was a guy who had like fucking breakaway speed and they got ran down and chased down. This was in the last 2 years. It escapes me. It was an older running back too. They ended up getting hawked down. It's not Derrick Henry, but somebody got hawked down. It was like, yo, if this was a few years ago, they'd have been able to get away. It escapes me. I can't remember. So there's that. That's a player there. Rodgers, tenure in New York. Gunther's got the mic, by the way. Gunther's got the mic now. Brady losing to Dallas. That was his last game. I mean, you had a hell of a career. If in your very last game it was, hey man, maybe you're not at your peak no more. Stafford, overthrow, interception. Pass picked off. Jesse Bates might go. He's headed to McDonald's. Can I get a McPick-6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The Falcons are dominating in this bitch. What an interception. What an interception. The Falcons are flying high. The Falcons are flying high. Stafford intercepted and taking it to the end zone. Oh, my God. He can, hey, listen, let me tell you something right now. I know the Rams is only playing for seeding in the wild card, but, bro, you know Stafford can mess around and play himself out the MVP, right? Drake May is right on his motherfucking heels. Drake May is right on his fucking heels. Now, albeit, I don't think one game can ultimately cost you, but, hey, losing, what was it, a couple of weeks ago, he had a bad game, and then you mess around and play like ass tonight, especially coming off of Drake May winning, throwing 5 TDs. You can mess around and get schemed out that damn MVP. Don't get played out your spot, homeboy. You better pick it up. God damn, Jesse Bates with a pick-6. Rams playing like ass. Oh, my. Yeah, Stafford playing like what? Booty butt cheeks. Booty butt cheeks. All right, let's hear what R-Truth got to say. He came out looking like he's all business. Drake May at home smiling ear to ear. Majority of MVP QBs have to win their division. May might have it. Well, considering the seasons that you got to have be an MVP, more often than not, it comes in a season to where you do win that division. But in the case of Stafford, let's say they come back, they win this game, right? Or even if they take an L here, you win 12 games, the Patriots win 13 or 14. It's not going to be that big of a difference to where it'd be a super knock on him. It just depends on how he performs between today and tomorrow, or today and then next week. AJ going to come out? We shall see. $1 for 5 said you got to stop wearing open back headphones for those streams. Everybody can hear the clapping. Oh, they can hear the clapping. What do you mean, this clapping? Stafford has now tied Brett Favre for the most pick sixes thrown in NFL history. Really? Wow. Wow. Hey, let me tell you something right now. If Matt Schaub played a very long NFL career, 100% that would have been his record. That would have 100% been his record. Oh, my. 32nd career pick six thrown. Golly. I wonder what that list looked like. Most pick sixes thrown in NFL history. Most pick sixes thrown in an NFL career. Brett Favre now, I should say Matthew Stafford now tied with Brett Favre. Dan Marino has 29. Joe Namath has 28. Drew Brees and Peyton Manning have 27. 27. Phillip Rivers has 26. Carson Palmer has 23. Vinny Testaverde, 23. Eli Manning, 22. Interesting. Norm Snead, Kerry Collins, Steve DeBerg, Babe Pari, Matt Ryan, Jay Cutler. Interesting. So where the hell? Matt Schaub has 14. Whoa, what the fuck? Matt Schaub played until 2020? Shut the front door. What? Matt Schaub was in the league until 2020? What? When? Oakland, Baltimore, Atlanta? What? Hold on. What? Wow. Shout out to Matt Schaub. Started his career in Atlanta, closed it in Atlanta. Is Brady on the list? Yeah, Brady's on the list. Brady's thrown 18. He's number 18. He's thrown 18 pick sixes. 1205 for life, put 2 on, said R-Truth is almost 54. Moving like this. Indeed, he about to have to tap out. Yeah, R-Truth got to tap out. R-Truth got to tap out. Darren put 5 on it. Said, where was this team in October, November? Rams, Eagles, rematch in the wild card. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Damn, R-Truth got packed. Matt Ryan has 20. Stafford's going to go deep. Oh, he's got a chance. He got a man. It's caught. That's a catch right there. Way to make a play, Ferguson. Moving the chains. By the way, I don't think Puka Nacua has done anything in this game thus far. Puka Nacua has 1 catch for 10 yards. That's it. Here come the Usos. Oh, Jey Uso don't look very ready. Blake Corum on the handoff, reverses field, going nowhere. Man's thought he had the wiggle that Robinson got. He don't. Would I rather take 2 chops from Gunther or a clothesline from Health and JBL, 2 chops from Gunther? All right, 2nd and 8 right now for Stafford. He's going to air it out, looking to go deep. Got a man. It's caught Puka Nacua with a back shoulder. Oh, that was fucking beautiful. But there's laundry on the field. Who's the flag on? Oh, my God, that's a catch. That's why he's a first-team All-Pro. Puka Nacua absolutely dogging on that catch, bro. Are you kidding me? Golly. Oh, it's an illegal formation, so it don't even count. It don't even count. Ooh. It. Damn. Forget everything. Back them up. World Tag Team Championship probably going to be in the main event tonight. Took it away. Laundry on the field. Stick it away. No points for you. 5 minutes left to go here in the half. Handoff, Blake Corum. Gain of 2. He ain't going nowhere. You want Gunther to win the Royal Rumble? Come fight you? I actually wouldn't mind if you won it, but I wouldn't mind if he won it, but I want LA Knight to return and get that W. Ah, fuck. Blake Corum is shaking up. He's limping. Blake Corum is shaking up. He's limping on the sideline. That is not good for the Rams. 3rd and long coming up right now. 3rd and long coming up right now. They need something because offensively, they've been incredibly flat. They've been incredibly flat. What do you got? Pass sales incomplete, trying to get a quick screen over to Puka Nacua. They're going to have to punt. Because why would you go for it here? You're going to have to punt, try to pin them inside their own 5. What happened to the Rams? Underperforming, playing like absolute ass. The Falcons got them in a chokehold right now. Potential Jey Uso heel turn? 100%. It's just a matter of when, not if. Drake May got the MVP. It's over. Wait, why the fuck we got a Saturday night's main event in January? Why? Stop with this Saturday night main event business, bro. Retire that shit. They should have retired Saturday night main event with John Cena. 100% should have retired that shit with John Cena. Sunday Night Football is going to be a good showdown. Well, one can only hope. Adonis, but 2 wants to start bench cut trade. Connor, Mendenhall, Harris, Warren. I would start Connor. I would bench. I like Jalen Warren, but I'll take him over Mendenhall. All I know is Najee Harris, unfortunately, getting cut because this man vision is on 0, but I like this consistency. That said, Finn, talk your shit, Finn. What did Finn say? Because I got a commercial. I got the VPN too, and somehow I still ended up on commercial. Jermaine Patuan said, you're forever influenced by the way. I've influenced the way that you say Mendoza! It's influenced the way you say Mendoza. All right, very good punt. Pins them at the 1-yard line. If you're the Rams, you need to get a safety right here. You got to get a safety or a 3-and-out with no first downs whatsoever. Start Connor, bench Mendenhall, trade Warren, cut Harris. Am I going to stream Miami, Ohio State? Probably not. But I am going to watch it, but I don't think I'm going to stream it. All right, third down coming up right now. Third down coming up right now. All right. Oh, they're welcoming Austin Theory to the division. Oh, another flag on the Falcons. That's going to put them at the half-inch line. Yeah, 14-0 Falcons. They're playing very good football. Yeah, it looked like Austin Theory's wearing boxers. Third and 9. They're going to hand it off. Nowhere. They're going to force a punt. Don't get the safety. They only gained 3 yards. They're going to have to punt this away. Oh, Logan Paul's going to escort Austin Theory. It's a vision ritual. They just keep dapping each other, or I should say, giving each other a pound. Pause. All right, Rey Mysterio is up. Logan's not going to last long. He doing too much. The Rams have to score before halftime because they got no momentum at all. They're completely flat. They're completely flat. I'll sit my black ass now. Mm. 1-yard punt. Yeah, it wasn't. The Rams are going to need to put points on the board right now. They're running low on time, low on morale, albeit they can't win the division anymore. So at best, they could at least secure the 5 seed. Because in the NFC, actually, no, I don't think they'd be able to secure the 5 seed. They'd have to be the 6 seed. My apologies. I'd have to take that back because the division, and the number 1 seed in the NFC is on the line between San Francisco and Seattle. So the loser of that game most likely ends up finding themselves at the number 5 seed because Los Angeles lost there, and I believe they had beat the 49ers. Did they sweep the 49ers? No. They split with the 49ers. So, if the Niners lose next week, but the Rams win out, I wonder if that would put them in front. If the Niners lose next week, because if Seattle loses, what's the conference record? No, the Rams is fucked regardless. The highest they can get is 6. Yeah, the highest they can get is 6. The highest they can get is 6. They can't get higher because their conference record is 6-4. Yeah, they're cooked. The highest they can get is 6. So they're stuck there. Yeah, they really don't have nothing to play for. They could legitimately go pack it in, give it two week bye. They're either playing Chicago or they're playing Philly. And that's not even locked in. That's not even locked in completely. All right, let's see the punt. Ooh, good punt. Brings it back to the 35. Oh, my God, terrible return. This man fucking slipped. He ends up getting it to the 47. You could have got way more, but you're starting near midfield. You got to produce points here on this drive. Eric the Fan put 10 on it. Said Gunther retires mid and low card wrestlers, including AJ and Punk. Gunther versus Braun for the title. Gunther wins. Then Orton comes out for WrestleMania 2027 and retirement killer versus legend killer. Well, retirement killer. I think it would still be legend killer again. I don't think that moniker should go to anybody but Orton. All right, Stafford's going to sling it. Oh, it's intercepted. But there's laundry on the field. This might be coming back. It's picked off, but this might be coming back. Pass interference on the offense. It looking like it's pass interference on the offense. They were able to successfully bait. Whoa, offensive pass interference. Get out of here. What? Wow. Wow. Bro, the Falcons are fucking cooking the Rams right now, bro. Oh, yeah, that's offensive pass interference. That's full-on push. That's a full-on push. And what a play by Watts to get in there and go and intercept that ball. Bro, the Rams are choking. They are playing terrible. God-awful right now. Them boys is getting destroyed. They are getting destroyed right now. Oh, my God. Drake May might just steal this MVP from Matthew Stafford. Drake May might have just stole this MVP from Matthew Stafford. Because you already know how folks look at this game. This, what have you done for me lately? Oh, my Lord. It's an arm punt right back to the same position they was at before. Oh, Bijan Robinson's, oh, he's gone. He's fucking gone. Bijan Robinson's gone. They're not going to catch him. They are not going to catch him. He's fucking gone. He's fucking gone. He's at the end zone. There it is. It's a touchdown. Oh, my God, he's gone. Oh, he's gone. Are you kidding me? Very next play. It's a 21-0 lead. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The Falcons are up 21-0 before the half. We've seen this before. But of course, that's not what's going to happen. Necrophilia is beginning. BTA on display. It's belt to ass.
We put BTA all day. Belt to ass all day.
They cooking. They cooking. Yeah, it's a new theory theme. Wow. Look at the yeah, he hit 21 miles per hour. And they play in the weakest division in the NFL. It'd be hilarious if the Falcons choke. Hey, I'm not saying it'll happen, but let's see what Austin Theory can cook up here. Oh, my God. 2 interceptions thrown by Matthew Stafford. Then got a pick 6 and then a 93-yard run. from Bijan Robinson, this 100% put me way behind the goddamn 8-ball over on Underdog. That alone probably puts me down by 20. My streak of winning 4 games in a row is coming to a wrap. It's coming to a close. Yeah, that just gave this man incredible amounts of points. 125 yards rushing. He has a rushing TD, a receiving TD. Oh, my Lord. Bijan Robinson got all these fucking points by himself. Stafford don't got to do nothing. Kyle Pitts don't got to do nothing. Oh, I'm getting cooked. I am getting cooked. Some told me take Bijan Robinson #1 overall, and I didn't do it. I should have did it. The Falcons up 21-0.
We put BTA all day. Belt to ass all day.
Just absolutely cooking, bro. Absolutely cooking, bro. Kirk would say,
Big Kirko wakes up dripping like this.
I'm so icy.
it was between Puka. I should have went with Bijan Robinson first. I went Puka Nacua. Shouldn't have went that. Because last week Puka Nacua got me 45. And I didn't expect the Rams to come out the gate this week. $1 for 2 said Falcons are cooking, Rams are clapping. Yeah, they getting clapped. Pause. Kevlock said May Young, China. Nikki Bella. You got F1. Wait, F1, Kill 1, M1? Oh, I'm assuming you mean Mary. May Young, China, Nikki Bella. In that situation, Mary Bella, F China, Kill May. What a run by Bijan Robinson. That's a grown man right there. And now, if you're the Rams, you got to make something shake right now. At least get down the field and get a field goal. Forced over to Puka Nacua. There's a reception. His second one of the day. Get back on the ball.
2K5 just gifted 5 subs.
Cartman holding it down, giving out gifts. Another reception. Another first down across the 45-yard line.
Restore my community.
Matchvisor just gifted 5 subs.
Stafford overthrows him. Overthrows him. They're trying to push the ball vertically down the field, but Stafford's just not on target today. Stafford just not on target today. They need Devontae Adams back. Matter of fact, what's the word on Devontae Adams' return? Did they state anything regarding when he would be making a comeback?
Congratulations! Oh my God.
Bigfoot Paul Lee 412 just resubscribed for 13 months. Finally got accepted for weight loss surgery today. Just got 50 more pounds to lose.
All right. 50 more to go. We rooting for you, Big Fat Paulie. But got accepted for the surgery. Big W's right there. Ciara in the building. What's going on? 35 seconds left to go here in the half. Adams might be back for week 18. It won't even serve a purpose. Just keep him on the bench. Oh, Stafford's going down. Oh, my God. Stafford's going down. Stafford's going down. Bro, the Falcons came out here to play. The Falcons came out here to play. The Rams are really struggling. Meanwhile, Austin Theory one-on-one with Rey Mysterio. Oh, they just said, fuck it, take it to the half. That's it. First half is concluded, 21-0. Oh, Rey Mysterio with the Hurricanrana on Austin Theory. Mysterio, middle rope. Damn, super kick put his on his ass. Super kick put him on his ass. 21-0 lead for the Falcons. They absolutely cooking. They absolutely cooking. All right, let's get to some of the earlier donations that we had here. Falcons cooking. Matt had put 2 on, said start bench cut trade. Richardson, Phillips, Ennis, Claret. Oh, Claret? Jesus Christ, where's Claret? That's the name I haven't heard in 20 years. I would start. Geez, that's terrible. You got to cut all of them. You got to cut all of them. Start Phillips. Bench Richardson. Trade Ennis. And then cut Claret. 1205 put 2 on the top 5 future WWE Undisputed Champions. Future. Bron Breakker. 619. Bron Breakker, Trick Williams. Oh, motherfucking Logan Paul getting involved. Logan Paul just fucking blitzed Rey Mysterio and got involved. This is ridiculous. Where's CM Punk? Where's AJ Styles? Somebody need to come out here and come beat up Logan Paul, bro. Come on. Oh, it's Penta. Penta's come back. Penta's come back, ladies and gentlemen. Penta is recovered from his injury. No more pain to the shoulder. Penta is back. Super kick. Oh, shit, a Hurricanrana, but somewhat of like an armbar type Hurricanrana. Super kick right there to the navel. Rey Mysterio gets aid from Penta. Penta sends Logan Paul right into Austin Theory. Here comes Rey. 619 connects. Logan Paul is up. He's groggy. Clothesline. Penta sends Logan out the ring. Penta is back. Penta is back. Let's go. Let's go. Penta is back. Gotta hit that Penta walk. One time for the one time. Gotta hit that Penta walk. Gotta hit that Penta walk. One time for the one time. One time for the one time. Gotta hit that Penta walk. One time for the one time. My boy Penta is back. My boy Penta is back. Penta is back in the building. Penta is back in the building, recovered from his injuries, and Penta is back. Mr. King put 5 on, say, you remember when Atlanta was up by 21 at the half in a game played in February 2018? In February 2018, they was playing? I don't remember that. Atlanta was playing in 2018 in February? Must have been on Madden. 1205 for life, but 2 on said start bench cut. Chancellor Atwater Lynch. Atwater Lynch, then Chancellor. So start Atwater, bench Lynch, cut Chancellor. Falcons are Falcons are cooking. Rams are clapping. Read that one already. 1205 for Life had said the top 5 future WWE Undisputed Champions: Bron Breakker, Trick Williams, Ilya Dragunov, future. What else is there? Obafemi and I wanted one more. You say Javon Evans? Javon Evans. I was thinking more Carmelo Hayes, but I don't know. Oh, Kofi Kingston, Grayson Waller, and Xavier Woods once again getting interviewed. R-Truth almost turning 34. All right, so the earlier question that was asked was make an all-time team, but you can't use players who played for the same team for what those players, the teams that those players were predominantly known for. For example, Terrell Owens played in 5 different locations, but he played the longest in San Francisco. So for my wide receivers, I almost always have Jerry Rice and Terrell Owens. I can't have Terrell Owens there. So if I'm choosing across the board, and I can't reuse teams, because remember, now here's where it's tricky. Offense, defense, special teams, and I would have kicker, punter, returner. Of the 32 total teams, I have to use 25 different teams. That's where it's a little bit tricky, right? So, the New Day is yapping. But, and we're at halftime right now. 21-0 is the lead. So here is what my squad would be. Brady at quarterback, that eliminates the Patriots. Barry Sanders at running back, that eliminates the Lions. My tight end, I'd take Antonio Gates, that eliminates the Chargers. Wide receiver, I would take Jerry Rice, that eliminates the 49ers. My other wide receiver, I would take Randy Moss, that eliminates the Vikings. Now I have 2 more slots for wide receiver as well. I would probably take, in that situation, I would take Larry Fitzgerald. That takes out the Cardinals. Fitzgerald takes out the Cardinals. And Fitzgerald takes out the Cardinals. And I would say one more receiver. Jerry, Randy, Fitz, and Don Hudson. That takes care of that. Offensive line will cross that bridge. So I would have Hudson. Oh my Lord, look at Maxine. Good God. Hudson takes care of the Packers. So Hudson takes care of the Packers. Now that would have Fitz, Hudson, Randy, Jerry, Brady, Sanders, and Gates. Offensive line will cross that bridge. Actually, you know what? Munoz, that takes care of the Bengals. Matthews, that takes care of the Titans. Fuck. Now, this is where it gets a little tough. Because I kind of want to save outside linebacker for the Raiders, but I might just make a move because I want to hold on to for Hendricks or potentially Charles Woodson. But I think I can make something shake. Give me Gene Upshaw. Actually, no. Otto Graham. I'm bugging. Jim Otto, sorry, for my center. Now I need guards. Right and left guard. I kind of want to save the Colts for defense. Is there some, because I could use Freeney. Actually, no. Never mind. Quentin Nelson there at my left guard, which is very, very early. No, I wouldn't use Newton. Cowboy, I kind of want to save because Dion played 6 years in Atlanta or 5. Dion played more years in Dallas than he played in, no, he played the same amount of years in Dallas that he played in Atlanta. So Dion could essentially be a Falcon or a Cowboy. So you know what? I can go Larry Allen because that would save Dion. I'd go Larry Allen, guard. That eliminates the Cowboys. And then one more person on the line. Oh, Maxine's gonna type her out again. Good Lord. Munoz, Matthews, because Matthews plays everywhere on the line. Munoz, Matthews, Upshaw. No, I can't use Upshaw. Munoz, Matthews, Nelson, Allen, Otto. That's the line. Now, defense. Defense, I would go Reggie White on the end. Can I use the Rams? I still have somebody for the Rams. So you know what? Reggie White, Aaron Donald. That's Philly. The Rams, St. Louis, and also Los Angeles for the Rams. So Reggie White, Eagles, Aaron Donald. I can't use the Vikings, so John Randall's out of here. But Tampa Bay, I still have access to Warren Sapp. I might hold off on that because Seattle, I can use Cortez Kennedy there at D tackle as well. But I think I would end up running a 4-3. So give me Donald. And I need another DN. I could use Houston here. J.J. Watt, because that frees up space for somebody else to get selected. There's also space for a Bill, so I could just have Bruce Smith on the other side. So Donald, Bruce Smith, Bills, Reggie White, Eagles. Outside linebackers, I haven't used any Giants, so give me, actually, I haven't used any Chiefs either. Because I chose Gates for the tight end. So give me Derek Thomas, one outside linebacker, and LT, other outside linebacker. Middle linebackers, Ray Lewis. I never chose Lewis yet. I used the Chargers, so I can't get Junior Seau. But I didn't use any Dolphins, so give me Zach Thomas. Actually, I didn't use any Panthers either, so give me Luke Kuechly. Oh, good return. I could go Zach Thomas. I could go Luke Kuechly at middle linebacker. I could go Zach Thomas. I could go Luke Kuechly. I think I'll go Kuechly. And then in the secondary, Dion would represent Dion. Oh shit. I almost forgot because I still got to think about my special teams. No, I think I might be in the clear still. So give me, yeah, I might still be in the clear. So Ray, Luke, Derek Thomas, Lawrence Taylor. In the secondary, I can't use any Raiders anymore. So in the secondary, I haven't used the Pittsburgh Steeler yet. Troy Polamalu. I can't use a 49er anymore because I have Jerry. I can't use Raven, so Ed Reed's out of there because I have Ray. I can't use an Eagle because of Reggie White, so he's up out of there. Do I have a Bronco? That might open up the door for Steve Atwater. I don't think I have a Bronco. So Atwater can be back there. And then my two corners, Dion, one for Atlanta, and then on the other end, I can go Revis with the Jets. And then ultimately in for special teams, because I didn't use any Bears, my returner second half has started. My returner would be Devin Hester with the Bears. And then punter, I didn't use any Texans because I moved out Watt. Give me Leckler at my punter. And then my kicker, Tucker, no. Boswell, no, because Palomalu's being utilized. Big Booty Bailey. Needed a kicker. No, I have a Raider. I can't do that. My center's a Raider. Can't use Janikowski. Can't use Gostkowski because Brady's my quarterback. Pass. Oh, that's a catch and a run. Oh, he might go. He's out of bounds at the 15. Big time catch and run. I just need a kicker. Grammatica is crazy. Do I have any Saints? I don't think I have any Saints. I could go Morton Anderson. I don't have any Saints. Well, then again, who the fuck would Morton Anderson actually represent? Would it be more Atlanta? Where did he play the longest? Where did he play the longest? Morton Anderson played, longest in New Orleans. So there, Morton Anderson. That is. That's the squad. Morton Anderson, Shane Leckler. Oh, damn. They stopped him. Morton Anderson, Shane Leckler, Barry Sanders, Devin Hester. Yeah, my Raider is my center, Jim Otto. Then my defense, Dion, Revis, Atwater, Palomalu. My linebackers, LT, DT, Lewis, Zach Thomas. My front three, Reggie White, Bruce Smith, Aaron Donald. My offense, Otto, Allen, Nelson, Matthews, Munoz, quarterback Brady, running back Barry Sanders, wide receivers Randy, Jerry, Fitzgerald, and then my tight end. No, who was the other? And Don Hudson, Packers, and then ultimately my tight end Antonio Gates. So that answers your question. What scheme am I running on offense? Probably it would have to be spread. Oh, and if I had to have a coach from a team that I didn't select, I don't think I have any. I don't have any Browns, so I have option to Schottenheimer. I don't have any. Browns on that squad, so I have access to Schottenheimer. I have a Bronco. I have a Patriot. I don't have any Jacksonville, so I have access to Tom Coughlin. But then Tom Coughlin, I think he may have coached more years in New York than he did in Jacksonville. I have a Steeler. I have a Texan. I have a Charger. I have a Bill. I have a Colt. I have a Raven. I have a Dolphin. I have a Bengal. I have a Chief. I don't have a Brown, so Schottenheimer's the only one right now. I have a Titan / Oiler, have a Jet, have a Raider, don't have a Seahawk. So that opens up the door for Carroll, and also Holmgren as well. But Holmgren also coached in Green Bay, and I have a Packer, so that might not. Oh, do I have a Packer? I might not have a Packer on that squad. I don't think I have a Packer on that squad. It opens up the door for Lombardi. There it is. Lombardi's the coach. I don't think I have a Packer on the squad. Predominant Packer. I don't have a predominant Packer on the squad. Yeah, Lombardi's the coach. Lombardi's the coach. No. Reggie White would be a Eagle. Reggie White would be an Eagle, not a Packer. He had more years in Philly. Yeah, so yeah, that's a big time fucking hit right there. Oh shit, Hudson is a Packer. My bad. Yeah, Don Hudson. I'm bugging. Don Hudson was a wide receiver. I'm tripping. Don Hudson was a wide receiver. I think I didn't mention him. I don't think I mentioned him. Yeah, because that was my wide receiver. Hudson's a Packer. Yeah, so I have a Packer. Don Hudson is a Packer. So it's between Holmgren. Well, Holmgren probably coached more. So still, Marty Schottenheimer is who's at the top of the list right now. For the Browns. 3rd and 7 here for Stafford. He's gonna take a sack. He's going down. They have to kick a field goal. He's going down. Do I have a buck? I don't think I have a buck. So that opens up the door for Gruden. I have a Cowboy. I have a Lion. I have a Viking. Saint. I don't have I don't have a Saint. No. My kicker is a Saint, so I have a Saint. The Commanders. I don't think I have a Redskin. I don't have a Redskin. So Joe Gibbs jumps to the top of the list. I don't have a Redskin / Commander. So yeah, Joe Gibbs jumps to the top of the list there. I have a Cardinal. I have a Giant. Yeah, Joe Gibbs jumps to the top of the list. Joe Gibbs. That's my coach, Joe Gibbs. So that answers your question. It took a lot of time, but answer that. Give me Joe Gibbs. That's my that's my guy. That's my guy. That's a nasty defense. Yeah. So for those who are very confused as to what it was I was referring. 21-3. Boy, surely the Falcons won't score a touchdown here and then blow it, right? But yeah, so for those who are questionable as to, or I should say questioning what the question was, earlier in the stream, a question came in and said, can I name appoint an all-time team? But the caveat is every player has to be from a different team. You can't play on the same team. And now, albeit there's a lot of guys who played on numerous different teams, so it actually required a little bit of nuance where whatever team you predominantly played for, that's who you would ultimately represent. Like, for example, if Matthew Stafford was a person who you can go and select, which he is, right? He's more Detroit Lion than he is Los Angeles Ram because he played more years there, right? Not to say that you can't do more prominent things elsewhere, but where did you play more? If you're somebody like Deion Sanders who split down the middle, 5 years in Dallas, 5 years in Atlanta, you're somewhat of a hybrid. So you kind of can, utilize him one place and have option to another squad elsewhere. But that's what the question was. We discussed Stafford being a top MVP candidate last night. If this game keeps going the same way, is he still front runner, or do I think next week will be the deciding factor? Next week will be a deciding factor because we already know how this always operates. What have you done for me lately? You just watched Drake May, who's number 2 in the MVP voting, throw for 5 touchdowns. And then today, you got Stafford throw for 2 picks and a pick 6. Come on now. Albeit, I still think that he's a front runner, but for next week, you won't have anything to play for. You won't have anything to play for. So you could at least keep, actually, no, now that I think about it, yeah, they actually can get the 5 seed. I'm tripping. They can get the 5 seed because whoever loses, if San Francisco loses next week and the Rams win against Arizona, the Rams would end up getting the 5 seed. So they still have something to play for. I was tripping. I said they couldn't get higher than 6. I'm bugging. Seattle can only go as low as 5. Seattle can only go as low as 5 because they've already got 13 wins. They can only go as low as 5 if they lose next week. But San Francisco only has 12 wins, right? So given that's the case, if they lose next week and Los Angeles wins today, they would have the same record as the Niners. Niners lose next Saturday night. If the Rams beat Arizona on Sunday, the Rams get the 5 seed. So they actually have something to play for here. They actually have something to play for here. And, well, funny enough, they'll know next week if it's something worth playing for on Sunday or not. So if they lose today, they're locked in at the 6 seed. And then there's no reason to have Stafford play in week 18. You might as well rest the old man. So really, this is the bid for the MVP here for Stafford. Because if they lose here, that's it. He's not playing any more games. And for New England, they're still playing for the potential. They're still playing for the 1 seed. They're still playing for the 1 seed because they would have to beat the Dolphins next week and hope for the Broncos to lose against the Chargers. And the Chargers are just playing for seeding. So, oh my God, Bijan Robinson loose again. A huge goddamn carry again. Oh my Lord. Bijan is running through these dudes, bro. I should have chosen. Sarga Patuan said, wait, the Falcons score again. The score, indeed. Fuego Patuan said, thanks a lot for answering the question. I know that was tough. Yeah, it took some brain power, but I'm glad that I came back to it. Matt Patuan said, choose 4 players of any time to rep the NFL in a really. What do you mean by in a really? What do you mean by that? You got to expand on that. Tag Team Championship main event Monday Night Raw. That's it for the Toki. Dream in the building said, been watching the content for years. I appreciate you, man. Much love. Just wondering, has there ever been or will there be a Mrs. Adonis? I mean, yes. I will say this much. If I find myself in a relationship, very, 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 very curious how I would end up introducing that to the content because I know how social media operates. So given that's the case, is that something that I want to go and introduce? Because you're opening up a whole new can of worms. Like, I'm built for this shit. She might not be. So that's something to consider. Oh, you meant relay. Okay. Yeah, don't until I gave 100%. The way I can tell you right now what my blueprint would most likely be. For one, I would have to 100% curate what's going on without question. I'm monitoring the entire situation, right? And then secondly, I would propose it in a manner of I could already mess around and be married, but I would introduce it as if I'm dating. So by the time that you make it to engagement, anniversary, whatever the case is, we already so far into the future. I mess around to be 46, be on say, hey man, yeah, whoo, feeling kind of nervous. Yo, I went on this first date. Little did you know, motherfucker's been married for 15 years. I'd have catch him up in a super genjutsu. Only folks who would have known is people who knew me in real life. Yo, what the hell? You just posted this now? Wasn't this from like 2008? Because once you open up that can of worms, I've been way too diligent in covering folks' relationships online when they post way too much. I've been incredibly critical about that. The one thing I'm not going to do is mess around and come out and be the complete antithesis of everything that I preach. You got to be smart about it. I'm not going to catch me in no Jasleen Singh situation. Link myself to a doggone lady, then she get online. So I remember when I was in college. I miss those days when I was in the dorms and I would go to the frat houses and pop my pussy all night long. You're not catching me, bro. I'm telling you right now. I promise you, ain't gonna be me. Because let the content come across my goddamn timeline, it's gonna be a problem. You said you was doing what? Field goal through the uprights, and it's good. 24-3 lead. 24-3 lead. Because I'll tell you something right now. That was me. Nah.
Rabbit Wolverine, Chris
Y'all got to stop it. Y'all got to stop it. Matt, but yeah, but to answer your question, you said an NFL relay. I would take Bullet Bob Hayes, Darrell Green, Deion Sanders, Bo Jackson. Or if I wanted to swap one person out, Bullet Bob Hayes, Darrell Green, Bo Jackson, and Tyreek Hill. But you can't go wrong with either one. That would be my relay. Bullet Bob Hayes has to be there. Darrell Green has to be there. And then you could pick your poison between Tyreek Hill, Bo Jackson, or Deion Sanders. Oh, Rocket Ishmael was hella fast as well. Oh my God, that brother could fly. That brother could fly. Dexter McCluster, I haven't heard that name in years. You didn't say Dexter, but I knew who you was referencing. You switch Tyreek with Chris Johnson? I disagree. I disagree. Moss Green, what about Hess? Oh, hey, listen, y'all naming some fast folks, but all I know is Bullet Bob Hayes and Darrell Green has to be in the 4. That's all I know. All I have to do is call her wife Adonis on the stream once and make her disappear again. Hey, well, wouldn't that be funny? Here is wife Adonis. Goodbye. Folks don't see it for 5 years. What's going on? Willie Galt. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, well, shit. Okay. Golly. Willie Galt. All right. Well, that now takes 3 slots. Because Galt could, woo, that brother could fly. Galt could fucking fly. Y'all looking at 40 times. We talk about Olympic. Treat my real life wife like Nancy is crazy. I don't know about all that now. What happened to one video I reacted to like that with Benoit? Which one I reacted? On Instagram where he just kept slamming into things. I don't know if I ever posted on YouTube. But I got to mass upload reels on or shorts, if you will, on YouTube. Because I got to get over this fucking fear of the copyright. Track speed and football speed are 2 different things, correct? Because there's guys who are incredibly fast. Once they put that helmet on, they can fly. Like Jerry Rice ran a 4.71. Watch how many times Jerry Rice broke away from the goddamn defense. You put the helmet on, you start running with that doggone football, you get a little faster. There's some folks who's just a little bit faster. Marquise Goodwin was a speedster. Track guy as well. All right. Falcons are dominating here, 24-3. Ronaldo Nehemiah. Oh my God. Y'all bringing up some classic names here. Atlanta's been here before. If they had Bo Jackson's 40-yard time, do I think someone would break it? Potentially, but I think they would have messed around and put an asterisk next to it. But 100% somebody would have probably messed around and break it. But would it happen in our lifetime? Potentially. Because remember how much years it took for, like, what was John Ross? Because Chris Johnson ran what, 4.28? And then John Ross broke that with 4.24. Then Worthy broke that with 4.22. Johnson may have ran what, 4.22, and then Ross ran what, 4.22. Johnson ran 4.24. So somebody can mess around and get maybe like 4.91, 4.19. So it could happen. But all that super speed don't translate to productivity. Only 40 times that translate to the field or lineman. I think the shuttle drill is probably the most important for skill players in the NFL. How fast can you get out of a break? Because football's a stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. Worthy tied John Ross at 422. Okay. Tricky Trade put 2 on said top 10 Royal Rumble theme song surprise entrance. Well, top 10 Royal Rumble theme songs. I couldn't tell you that. Best one in my mind is 2015. There's gonna be a fight tonight. Outside of that, I couldn't even remember Royal Rumble theme songs. Surprise entries. Cena's return in 2008 is probably at the top of the list. AJ Styles' debut is up there as well. Meanwhile, Tag Team Championship continues. Frank Gore with no ACLs. Rams better score here because they need a touchdown. It's a 3-possession game. You can't kick field goals. It's 4-down territory moving forward. Stafford can't find anybody. Finally able to connect. Got Parkinson for a first down. He's going to be down at the 26-yard line. Written in the stars, stuck with you from WrestleMania 27. Yeah, but that's a WrestleMania theme. He said Royal Rumble. Oh, wait a minute. Jimmy Uso going and clearing the announce table. Greatest ECW champion of all time. Oh, wow. Weak-ass suicide dive. Hits AJ Styles. Meanwhile, it's a 1st and 10. Oh, wow. They marked it at the 27-yard line. Stafford. Oh, wow. He's got a man open. He's wide open. You cannot miss this. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown to Ferguson. That's a score, and the Rams finally score a TD. The Rams finally score a TD. And they make this a 2-possession game. Extra point makes it a 14-point game. Finally, the Rams are able to find the end zone. Finally, the Rams were able to find the end zone. Yep, a shaky touchdown for Parkinson. A shaky touchdown from Parkinson. Open to find the end zone. Edge's return in 2020. That was big time. Extra point is good. 14-point game. Who I think in a 4-weight, who would win in a 4-weight race? Worthy, Johnson, Sanders, Jackson. Well, how far are they running? If they're all running the 40, Xavier Worthy's the lightest of that group. He's the lightest of that group. So given that's the case, I would probably end up going Worthy, but then Sanders' takeout is incredible. So Jackson's the heaviest of the group. It just depends on how long they're running and how far they're running. Sarga said, what happens tonight on this game, you really hope it's in the commentary. Don't want to jinx. Oh, you mean if they was to mess around and blow this game? Oh, it's a wrap. They blow this game, it's a fucking wrap. Face Famous said your relay team would just be the Raiders receivers, Galt, Jet, Grady, and Ron Brown, the Olympic relay team, gold medals. That's all you need. Shit, you could even throw in Cliff Branch in there. Had some speedsters who played for the Raiders. But remember, that's all Al Davis cared about. Quarterbacks who could throw the ball deep, wide receivers who could run fast. Ain't that what ended up having him draft, what was Al Davis' last pick? Maybe Darius Hayward-Bay right before he died? Oh, no. Hayward-Bay was drafted in He was drafted in 09. That's insane. Imagine being the number 7 overall pick. You only had 9 receptions in your rookie year. Like, that is insane. He played 5 years in Pittsburgh? Bro, this man, his longest tenured location was in Pittsburgh. It's crazy. Ruggs could have been special. Yeah, 100%. Story Patuan said, what made me want to start wearing suits? I told myself when I was in teenage years, when I turned 30, I would start wearing suits. Turned 30 last year, and started wearing suits. I held up the promise to myself. I started buying them throughout late 2024, and then early 2025, I started buying a gang of them, and I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm fixing to start wearing them. So it is pretty much just upholding the promise that I made to myself when I was a kid. Is Metcalf a bust? No. Cousins got him open. Darnell Mooney down to the 48-yard line, a first down. Rams needed to get a stop, but there's laundry on the field. What's the flag for? What a throw by Cousins. That's a big-time throw right there by Kirk Cousins. What's the flag for? Oh, wow. I guess it's just roughing the passer. How many suits do I have? 13. But really 12. 13, but really 12. Because one of them is too small. Like my burnt orange suit, I have to buy a new one because it's too small. Oh, what a fucking super kick there from Jey Uso. Oh, Jesus Christ. That ugly-ass goddamn flying hug. That Britney Spear. Oh, Lord. It's a dump-off to Bijan Robinson. Positive yardage again. Big Jim is going for a flight. That was a terrible-looking splash. Yo, the Usos look so overweight now. It's insane. Oh. .340 left to go here in the third quarter. Falcons taking their time. Handoff again. Bijan Robinson making folks miss. First down. Oh, is that Tyler Algier? No, I think it's Robinson. Yeah, that's Robinson. That's another first down. Did I hear about Anthony Joshua? Yes, I did, KT Chris. I talked about it earlier in the stream. Fucking brutal. Here comes Dragon Lee. Big time kick on Jimmy Uso. Jay went flying over the post. Blue Raven put 5 on and said, what's my thoughts on Brock Purdy? Do I think the 49ers can go all the way to the Super Bowl? Yes. They certainly can. They surprised me incredibly this season. Handoff Bijan Robinson. There's the jump cut gain of only 2. I am a little concerned about the depth on defense. Not having Fred Warner, not having Nick Bosa is very concerning. But overall, bro, they balling. They are absolutely balling. And I don't care what the circumstance is on this upcoming Saturday. Throw the ball to Christian McCaffrey. Throw the ball to Christian McCaffrey. Let him get that 1,000 because I think he needs 110 yards in order to go and break that record. Pele kick right there from AJ Styles. He's looking for the Styles Clash to win this match and retain the championship. Styles Clash connects. There's the pin cover. 1, 2, kick. Whoa, Jey Uso kicked out. Jey Uso kicked out. Oh, Lord. Wait a minute. Jey Uso kicked out. Oh, my Lord. And how many receiving yards does McCaffrey have? He has 890. Yeah, so he needs exactly 110. He needs 110 to become the first player in NFL history to have 2,000 seasons. And on top of that, he might become the first running back to have 300 catch seasons because he's only 4 receptions away from 100 catches for this year. So throw that ball, throw that ball, throw that ball, throw that ball, throw that ball to Christian McCaffrey. He's also got 17 total TDs this year. Brother is absolutely fucking balling, bro. He is absolutely fucking balling. Dragon Lee right back into the Styles clash. Jimmy Uso's about to get taken out. Jimmy Uso, oh shit, super kick. Jimmy Uso came in and stopped Dragon Lee. Oh Lord, AJ Styles got thrown over. He's trying to set up the phenomenal forearm. But Jimmy Uso, oh shit, Jey Uso might catch him with a super kick. Jey Uso might catch him with a super kick. I think Son's in trouble. Field goal coming right now for the Atlanta Falcons. Oh, Jesus Christ, he got caught. I knew it was coming. Oh, it got blocked. It got blocked and scooped. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The field goal's blocked. Verse is going the other way. He's going to the end zone. It's a punt block return touchdown. Oh, my God. And the Usos just win. I said a punt block, a field goal block. The Usos win the tag team championships. The Falcons just choked away a field goal. It's a 7-point game in Atlanta, and we've got new tag team champions. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Whoa. Oh, shit. The Usos win the championships, and a blocked field goal from Jared Verse goes the opposite direction, and the Rams make it a 7-point lead. Oh, Lord. Hey, Falcons, you guys were up 24-3. I'm just... Yeet and Skeet got the belts back is crazy. Yeet and Skeet got the belt backs is outrageous of a name of a team. Oh, Lord. The score was 24-3, ladies and gentlemen. The score was 24-3. Expeditiously.
We were just chopping some burgers at halftime saying this game feels like it should be 28-3 in favor of Minnesota. Why is it still 10-10?
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know, and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Jared Verse blocks the field goal and goes the opposite direction for the touchdown. Oh, my. Great tackle right there from the Rams. What a fucking block. Who was it that got their hand on the football? And look at Verse. Big-ass motherfucker done made it to 20 miles per hour. Is insane. That is insane. You too damn big to be moving that doggone fast. And the Usos are the new tag team champions. Oh, Lord. Kirk family member dump off. Bijan Robinson tackled after a first down. Jey Uso is hype. Son got the title. Well, that's the end of the show. I thought something was going to happen. Jey Uso look angry as hell. I guess not. That's the end of the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of the third quarter. We get ready for the final period in the game that Atlanta had dominated for 40 minutes. They dominated for 40 minutes. And suddenly, things have turned around. You said put Penal Jr. back on the field is crazy. Oh, my. Oh, my. How quick things can change. how quick things can change.
Expeditiously.
We were just chomping some burgers at halftime saying this game feels like it should be 28-3 in favor of Minnesota. Why is it still 10-10?
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know, and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Hey, Falcons, you were up by 21 points. There's no way you could blow this game, right? Of course not. Of course. Of course not. It's funny. This is why I truly enjoy live streaming. This is why I truly enjoy live streaming. Because despite once the Falcons went up 21-0, what did we say? What did we say? 21-0. Could have swore we saw that before, but nonetheless, hey, still the Falcons game to lose. No way they lose it, right? Oh, my father's call. Hello? No, I'm still streaming now. Yeah, I'm still working now. Yeah, what's going on? You all right? Yeah, you getting ready to go to sleep or something? Are you getting ready to go to sleep? You just came back from the club? You didn't go to the club? Why not?
Yeah, please.
You're retired. Okay, I'll talk to you after I get finished.
Okay.
You want to say hello to the people?
No. Okay.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye. Yeah, you never want to go to the club. Nonetheless, it's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. It's about that time. Ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived at the final period of this game, where the Falcons have led 24-3. All the momentum was on the side of the home team. But here tonight, the Rams, who are still fighting for the 5th seed in the NFC, look to pull off an improbable come from behind victory, taking their receipt to the sperm bank and getting their comeback. Can they pull off the miracle before 2026? Or will the Falcons take the dead Namekian to the funeral home and put the nail in the coffin? Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to the 4th. I'm trying to roll my jaw like the cocaine people. The 4th quarter the 4th quarter, ladies and gentlemen. It is the 4th quarter, and on 4th down, the Falcons are going to have to punt. The Falcons are going to have to punt. Kendall, for 5-1, said the Falcons are known for giving up the lead after the Super Bowl loss to the Patriots. 28-3 was blown into pieces, and tonight it could be 24-3. But of course, there's no guarantee. Do I think Dom will get a huge pop when he returns from injury? Most likely, yes. I'm just hoping that he relinquishes the title, but we shall see when the time comes. Jay, put 5 on it, said, what's up, Big Uso? My brother did his knee yesterday. Oh, wait, he did his knee yesterday playing one-on-one B-ball with Neon and is now heading home from bodyguarding. You were dying when he FaceTime. Wait, he damaged his knee? Damn. Son got his knee fucked up. Playing with neon is crazy. And here comes the Rams back onto the field. He fucked up his knee. Man's got crossed over. Ain't no way you let neon take your damn ankles. That's crazy. I see these folks doing these international streams. Like, they just go. I would assume you're obviously, if you got motion like that, you can mess around and cause a riot. So, motherfucker like me do a damn international stream. Ain't nobody going to be shutting down the cities or nothing. It's going to be like 16 people outside. Yo, Adonis, how's it going? What's going on? We just going to hang out the whole doggone stream. Fuck whatever the hell's planned. Y'all thought we was going to go out here and, you know, swarm the city? Not at all. What the people up to? I bet. Yo, fuck what I got going on. Let's link up. Let's chill. Let's hang out. I ain't doing all that. But somebody like Speed, I saw a clip where he was, where was he at? In Angola? Was it Angola? Out there trying to speak Portuguese to somebody. It was like a 17-second clip. I have no idea what these dudes do on their streams when they go to different locations. So we'll see. Jay Money said you was drunk on your birthday. How was it going? Hopefully it wasn't too drunk to where you made some bad decisions. Should the Falcons roll with Cousins next year or go back to Penix? I mean, Penix is supposed to be their future, so it makes sense for them to go back to Penix. Top 3 harlots of 2025. That's a crazy question, but I honestly I could not tell you, because I wasn't in the know for what was going on with all harlot news. I don't want to use Jasleen Singh because she wouldn't necessarily qualify as the qualifications for what we would essentially consider a harlot, attention harlot perhaps. But Lily Phillips, Bonnie Blue are certainly at the top of that list because I've said those names so many times this year. So those two are certainly at the top. And there was a clip of Brittany Renner wilding out, but I don't know if she would mess around and be there at the top, although she ended up showcasing that her Muslim, you know, transition or committing was nothing more than a sham. So Bonnie Blue, Lily Phillips, and then who else would you put in that group for top 3? You might have to put Bonnie twice. 1,000 dudes in one night is crazy.
Restore my community.
Match Visor just gifted
Matt giving
5
out
subs.
gifts. 5 more gifts, holding it down for the community. Jermaine put 2 on, said, Coach! Y'all up by 7. No way they come back, right? Indeed, that is a fair question. No way they make a comeback, right? There's no way. Certainly there's no way. There's the handoff. Oh, shit. Kyron Williams is loose in the open field. That's a first down. He's taking it near midfield to the 48-yard line. Oh, boy. Hey, you better tighten up, Atlanta. You better tighten up, Atlanta. SmackDown returns to 3 hours next week or this Friday. Jokic suffered a non-contact knee injury. What? Stafford's pass finds Parkinson. Oh, no. Wait, NBA news. Jokic won't return Monday due to a knee injury. What? No. No. Ooh, wait. Oh, no, he stepped on his foot. Yeah, he got his foot stepped on, and then, yeah, he got his foot in. Yeah. He stepped on the foot. It could be a hyperextension. It could be a hyperextension. It could just be a hyperextension. It could be a hyperextension. I don't know why they said non-contact. It could just be a hyperextension. Because if you look, he got his foot stepped on, and then it's fully hyperextended. It could just be a hyperextension. Oof. Yeah, it could just be a hyperextension. Shit. Yeah, it could just be a hyperextension. All right, 1st and 10. Matthew Stafford starting to come alive here. All right, under 11 minutes left to go here. Stafford looking for time. Yo, he finds Parkinson's again. He finds Parkinson again. He finds Parkinson again. They confirmed if Oba's coming to Raw or SmackDown. Nothing yet. At least not that I've seen. Yeah, Jokic went down, but I think it was probably just a hyperextension. At least I would hope so. Actually, it's better if I charge my phone now rather than overnight. All right, 10:20 left to go here. 2nd and 8 here. Already inside the 35, and it looks like a timeout is coming. Oh, no, I guess not. Sean McVay ran in front of the referee. How the fuck is that not a flag? Oh, my God, he's taking a shot to the end zone. Ooh, dangerous pass. Was trying to find, I believe that was Puka Nacua down there. But the pass sailed incomplete. 3rd and 8 coming up right now. 3rd and 8 coming up right now. Ooh. Where's Sammy and Randy? I have no idea what the hell they're doing with Randy. But Sammy, I believe he was off with an injury, but now I just don't know if they have something for him at the moment. They better figure it out. 3rd and 8. Funny enough, a field goal here really does you no favors because you're still down by a touchdown. Oh, my God. Stafford dropped the football, and there's laundry on the field. It's scooped up by the Falcons, and that's going to be a fumble recovery. But what's the flag for? I think the flag is on the Rams. This might be an illegal shift. I think the flag could be an illegal shift. Low-key, it can be an offsides, but I think it might be an illegal shift. Let's see what the flag is for. Oh, it's offsides. You thought you had a fumble recovery. It's offsides. Replay 3rd down. No fumble recovery for you. You did all that dancing in the end zone for no reason. Damn, that's hilarious. They done cut the camera straight to a Rams fan dancing. Kendall Buster up a 5 and said, let's go Heat. Indeed. Let's go Heat. Unfortunately, not having no Nikola Jokic. Winning that way is a little cheap, but you got to take W's. Omega Pateno said, Saka Bet. Adonis, any luck on getting World Cup tickets to watch Haiti? None at the moment. Still haven't been able to get through on the raffle. You're trying to take your dad to the Brazil-Haiti game, but you don't know whether to get it from StubHub or wait for FIFA. I would stay away from StubHub.
Cool Guy
I'd go Game
51089 is
I'd
not
even go
following.
SeatGeek, Ticketmaster. But wait on FIFA and then see, because StubHub, as you know, there's a lot of more resellers that could be over there. But if I'm not mistaken, StubHub has had more red flags for potential scams than other sites. Maybe even like Vivid Seats. Maybe sometimes you can mess around and get caught up. But StubHub, I've noticed they've had like the higher prices of the groups. So it just varies. 4th down now. They tried to run it because they knew they were going to go for it on 4th down regardless if they get it or not. Cavs just won. All righty. Okay. Here we go. 4th and 2. Intercepted. It's picked off. Get outside. Get outside. Get outside. Get the corner. 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 He's going down the sideline. He might go to the end zone. He's high stepping from the 10. Touchdown. Falcons. Can I get a pick 6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The Rams are choking in this bitch. Just when you thought the Falcons gave it away, the Falcons catch a pick 6. What the fuck? Why the hell they ain't call it touchdown? They ain't call it a touchdown on the field? Did they call it out of bounds? Did they call it out of bounds? A second pick 6. And now Stafford sits all alone at the top in NFL history with the most pick 6s thrown. Did Watts step out of bounds? There's laundry on the field, most likely for a bunch of players running onto the field. I think Bijan Robinson ran onto the field too soon. Hopefully that's not grounds for an ejection. Let's find out what the flag is for. It's got to be post interception. It's going to be after interception, but let's see if he actually was in bounds or out of bounds. Oh, wow. They said no pick six. They said, though, he stepped out of bounds at the 43. Oh, an official ran into a coach. Okay. Is it against Atlanta? Did he step out of bounds? Oh, he stepped out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds. No pick six. He's out of bounds. No touchdown for you. Three interceptions thrown by Matthew Stafford. Just absolutely terrible. Three interceptions thrown by Stafford. That is atrocious. Football spotted at the 42-yard line. Handoff, Bijan Robinson. Can he find another seam? Kind of. Gain of a few here. All right, so they said an official ran into a coach. What do you know? Flag on the official. There's another handoff. Bijan Robinson, he's going to be tackled. Somebody lost their helmet. Yeah, he lost his helmet. All right, you just got to kill some clock here. 3rd and 2. Protect Cousins. They're protecting Cousins. Here comes the Oh, my God, he threw it in. Oh, my, wow. He didn't catch the pick. Cam Curl was right there. Could have had an interception. Football goes right through his hands because it's just for decoration. Football goes right through his hands because it's just for decoration. That should have been a pick. That 100% should have been a pick. Yeah, it was a flag on the official. Looked up Joe Tooney. Look what he's done from 2016 until now. All he does is win. He has 4 championships, right? He won with the Chiefs. I think he was with the Patriots, Chiefs, and then now he's let me see, where is he? Yeah, he's with the Patriots. He won rookie season again in 2018. Then he went to the Chiefs, won back-to-back with them. And now he's with the Bears. Yeah, so yeah. I know that guy. A solid player. Stafford has another chance indeed. He started his entire career. Could have had 5 championships if they won. He would have joined Charles Haley and Tom Brady as the only 2 who's ever won 5 championships. All right. He won 9 out of 10 division titles. Yeah, dude's just winning, bro. All he does is win. Can't go wrong with that. Just pull up to a squad and you just on a team of winners. You can't ask for more than that. And having the time of his life. That's what's up. Good for him. I was looking at his Instagram. Pot of greed, Bajan. You know it's hilarious. He does look like a pot of greed. He does look like the pot of greed. You're not wrong there. All right, 7:28 left to go here. Trailing by 7. Steelers need to get him, right? I mean, there's no way it's going to happen now. I'm pretty sure Chicago gave him a good contract. They probably signed him for a few years. By the time that we got him, he's going to be outstanding. Girl, you knock me out. Oh, what a carry. Right up the gut goes Kyron Williams. Yeah, I'm cooked on Underdog. Let me go and look how far back I am. I am 100% cooked on Underdog. I know I'm way behind on Underdog. I have zero faith, like zero faith. I am, Jesus. I'm down 57 to 19. Yeah. My four Underdog win streak has been snapped. Stafford dump off. Kyron Williams again. Positive yardage. First down. He's at the 47. Nathan Bafavon said that piss poor clock management by the Chicago Bears last night. If I simulated in Madden 100 times, you call a timeout. They haven't learned from 2024. No, they have not. No, they have not. All right, Stafford over the middle, able to go find his running back again. Positive yardage for Kyron Williams. McVay should have taken all them field goals instead of losing it on 4th. I mean, in theory, it sounds like I said before, a field goal doesn't necessarily help because you're trailing, but it was early enough in the quarter where you could have kicked the field goal, went down by 4, then go down the field, hope for a touchdown to go and take the lead. But the reason why you go for it in a situation like that is if they hold you to a field goal again, now what? You got to go for it anyway. Might as well go for it then. So I get why they went for it on the 4th down. I just don't like the play call. Because what were you doing on 3rd down running the football if you know you have to throw? Stafford doesn't trust himself. That's why he keeps checking it down. Do I think we're going to after hours? I think this will actually end in regulation. I think this will actually end in regulation. But we'll see. We're under 5 minutes left to play. Protection for Stafford. Stafford's going to air it out. Got him. Got him. That's a touchdown. Puka Nacua, but there's laundry on the field. What's the flag for? Oh, it's holding on the offense. It's coming back. Laundry on the field. Oh, my Lord. The touchdown's coming back. Just brutal. Absolutely brutal. Oh, you didn't even need to do it. You didn't even need to do it. He was falling anyway. Oh. Oh. Oh, you didn't even need to do it. Damn. 1st and 20. Oh, that's brutal. You just had a TD and it's nullified. I don't know why they ran the football there. I think that's dumb as hell. I know Puka's not on the field there. You play action fake right there. You just wasted a down for no fucking reason. It's 4-down territory. What the hell was that? And they still got Puka Nacua on the bench. I don't know what they doing, bro. You just wasted a down. Stafford's going to throw right over the middle. Got his man. Oh, wow. Parkinson stays up. And he ends up getting enough to set up a 3rd and 2. Nathan Batum said it's a genjutsu. Might as well be. Now Puka's back on the field. All right, here we go. 3rd and 2. They're going to run it again. Oh, wow, he's got him. If he breaks that tackle, he might go. One man to beat. Taken down after picking up the 1st down. It's going to be 1st and goal. Oh, but there's laundry on the field again. Oh, my God, there's laundry on the field again. There's laundry on the field again. What's the flag for? What's the flag for? Oh, no flag. They picked it up. They threw a flag. They picked it up. Puka Nacua. Oh, touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua ends up scoring anyway. Touchdown, Rams. Touchdown, Rams. Touchdown, Rams. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Tie game 24-all. Cheeks is clenched in Atlanta. And pressure is upon the Falcons. Extra point is good. You were up by 21. What happened? Expeditiously.
We were just chopping some burgers at halftime saying this game feels like it should be 28-3 in favor of Minnesota. Why is it still 10-10?
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know, and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
What's happening, Atlanta? What's happening, Atlanta? Oh, boy. The last loss they had by leading 21 points was Super Bowl 50. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Blank is back onto the field. Arthur Blank back onto the field. Son standing there like, there ain't no way this shit about to happen again. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Come on, Falcons. Y'all were up 21-0. Y'all led 24-3. There's no way you blowed it. Oh, my God. He fumbled the goddamn kickoff. Luckily, he was in the end zone. Imagine if he was at the 1-yard line. Imagine if he was at the 1-yard line. Stoic said 3 absolutes in life. Death, taxes, and the Falcons choking. Fired on the spot. It might just have to happen. Oh, let me see if I have the hand on shoulder. Oh, yeah, here we go. They going right over. They're gonna go right over to Raheem Morris like. It's about to be a bad time. It's about to be a bad time. Cousins almost threw an interception. Second and 10. Kirk family member is going to throw in trouble over the middle, able to find his man. Kyle Pitts holds on to the football. That's enough for a first down. Cousins got blasted, though. Pitts holds on to the football. Jared Verse was on a hunt. Yeah, Pitts held on to the football. 1st and 10. Looks like we're going to the 2-minute warning. I'd take it to the 2-minute warning. Nathan Batuan said, if ATL loses, put their motherfucking head back down. Indeed, I might have to put them in a death note again. Stoical 5 said, I still got that Julio Jones. Can you stand the rain clip? Nah. That's actually on my computer. That is back here on the ground. I got to transfer so many sound bites over from that computer to the desktop. Should have did this 2 years ago, and I didn't. A kick wins this game, indeed. The Rams came all the way back. Falcons win by. Remember, I said I don't think this is going to overtime. I think this game is going to end in regulation. Raheem Morris might have to clock out now. I'm telling you, Arthur Blank going to walk over him. I'm telling you, it's going to be a bad situation. It's going to be a bad situation. Son going to have to put the hand on the shoulder. Like, hey, man, I'm going to need you to go clock out, fam. Take the headphones home. You're never coming back. It's about to be a wrap. It's about to be a wrap. It's about to be a wrap. What are my thoughts on the DK Metcalf situation? It might kill the Steelers season behind this setup, bro. I actually am probably going to have to make a video about it because Jay Glazer confirmed that he did indeed, Metcalf, when he played for Seattle, did indeed report this particular fan to security, and they were aware of that. And then furthermore, this was the most important thing. The fans that were around him when DK still played for Seattle, the fans that were around him confirmed that he was saying derogatory things. Now, albeit, this is a report from last year when he was previously reported. But if that was the case and the league was aware of this particular fan, how was it that he was able to do it that again? If that is indeed the case, and Jay Glazer was the one who broke the news on that, with that being the case, they might want to revisit that whole suspension. And again, Metcalf is still 100% wrong. You shouldn't go and swing at anybody under any circumstances. However, the league knew. The league was aware. Handoff, Bijan Robinson. Can he find a seam? Takes it inside Rams territory. And then furthermore, given the way that he reacted after the fact, his entire whole play was to go and bait him. You have him on camera saying, this is what I wanted. His nephew takes to social media, talk about that's exactly what his uncle had been trying to do for years, or whatever the case may be. All of these revolving factors need to be taken into account. But I have nothing against DK getting suspended. I think that was the right thing to do because you can't just swing at fans. Bijan Robinson trying to get the first down, not gonna get it. And the Rams shouldn't use any timeouts yet. The Falcons, too, shouldn't use any timeouts yet. This next play will determine what the timeout situation will be. Time for legal action. I think that dude is 100% going to try to sue to see if he can get some money. But if I was DK Metcalf, because he has it on the record, had previously reported him to the NFL, I would countersuit him. I would countersuit him. So We'll see how things play out. Toss over to Bijan. Oh, he's got a hole. He's got a hole. First down and gets in field goal range. And he gets out on bounce. Wow. Wow. They had a chance to try to see if they could stop him, but what a fucking play. Oh, wow. Tyler Algier, the backup running back who was drafted to actually be the starting running back, sets the fucking block to save the play. Wow. Witherspoon got to go cut in. I mean, no, don't cut inside because you give him the sideline. That's a problem. So you got to try to force him back inside. Ooh, now they're in field goal range. Hey, you can't miss this field goal, Zane Gonzalez. You can't miss this field goal, Zane Gonzalez. Just pick up some more positive yards. Hands off to Tyler Algier. Where's he going? Nowhere. Back to the line of scrimmage. You could argue he probably lost one. The Rams aren't using any timeouts. Oh, nope. They're starting to call him now. They're stalling to call him now. Nathan Batuan said the Rams are not using timeouts for some reason. No, because in a situation like that, you want to wait. You want to wait because you don't. They were approaching after the second down play because it was 3rd and 1. If you use a timeout, you're hustling backwards. The only positive was that Mans ran out of bounds. That was the only positive, that he ran out of bounds. If he didn't run out of bounds, let's just say you had used the timeout on the 3rd down, you fucked yourself because now you can't stop the clock. They get a 1st down, you got no chance. The Rams having to use the timeouts now, they kick the field goal on 4th down, at least depending on what the result is. Maybe you could get the ball back with a little bit of time to try to make something shake. So we'll see how things play out. But it was smart by the Rams not to use a timeout straight out the gate, but they should have gotten a stop on that first play and possibly got an interception. Tyler Algier, another stop, timeout immediately. Timeout immediately. There should be 31 seconds on the clock here. Daquan said it's fucked up for real because you feel like the game. Yes, damn, the message just got retracted. But yeah, it's 100% he should have been suspended for a game against Cleveland. 100% should have been suspended. But the reason why I think they should revisit for the second game is because of the details that ended up emerging. That's why I think they should revisit it for the second game, because there's no way that you're telling me this man was already previously recorded and reported. Then you have confirmation that he said derogatory things when DK was playing in Seattle. So it's so much more than just saying the name. Imagine if you are DK and you're looking at like, yo, I reported this motherfucker. How the hell is he back here again? Oh, clearly the NFL ain't doing something, so I'm going to do something about it. But you ain't supposed to do that shit. But from a human level, I understand, especially knowing that he was already previously reported. That changes the entire thing. Like, folks is, oh, wow, look at him. He got all emotional. Oh, wow, he crashed out. Can't believe it. Bro, this same motherfucker we reported last year, you reported him last year when you played for a whole other team? Somehow he back again? Nah, ain't no way. Because you're going to look at it like, yo, what the fuck? I did everything right. How did I go through all the proper channels to get this motherfucker banned? How is he back here again? Talking crazy. So in a situation like that, the league got to look like, oh, hold on. Now, DK shouldn't have swung. Again, shouldn't have swung. You got to keep your emotions in check. Can't swing. And he missed at that. There was no contact. So the damages to myself, emotional distress. He's going to try to sue to see if he can get some money out of it. Kudos to the Steelers by saying not to void any guarantees. But the NFL looks bad right now. The reason why they're probably going to uphold it and is try to distance themselves because they know they fucked up. So they're going to try to separate like, nah, this not on us. It's on DK solely. So they're going to leave and hang him out to dry. But you can recognize they completely fucked up because of the details that emerged. 51-yard field goal, Zane Gonzalez to take the lead from 51 yards out. To take a 3-point lead, the kick is through the uprights and good. He's got it. Zane Gonzalez makes it a 3-point lead. The Falcons are back in front. And how many points do they have?
27.
27.
27.
27.
27. 27. 27.
27.
Vincent. When it comes to DK, he definitely did wrong. The suspension is justified, but he shouldn't have been put in that situation. Correct. 100% shouldn't have been put in that situation. Because the fan should have never been able to make it back. Now, albeit, if he's a season ticket holder, you got to look at Detroit sideways. Like, how the fuck did this happen again? You got to look at Detroit sideways. If it's just a situation, because for anybody who's ever gone to a game, if I just buy a resold ticket, My name isn't on there. It could be some motherfucking like Daniel Hernandez or something. I think there's a Daniel Hernandez, right? Is there a famous Daniel Hernandez? I don't know. Oh, because I was gonna say Daniel Craig, and I switched that for Hernandez for whatever it is. There got to be a famous Daniel Hernandez. I feel like that name is something. But where did I see that name? What the fuck is Daniel Hernandez? 69. What do you mean 69? Oh, yeah, that's his name. Oh, Tekashi 69. Yeah, that's his name, Daniel Hernandez. So let's just say if I purchase a ticket under Tekashi 69 and I resell it on like StubHub, on Game Time, on anywhere, my name's not on that physical ticket. Furthermore, it's just a digital scan. So that person can keep scheming and getting in. But how is it it's the same motherfucker that keep getting in? At that point, you put yourself in a bad situation. 21 seconds here for the Rams. No timeouts remain from their own 35. They trailed 24-3 in a game where Stafford's thrown 3 INTs. He's going, oh my God, he had him wide open. He had him wide the fuck open. Oh my Jesus Christ. He was wide open, bro. Not only would that have been a reception that put him in field goal range, that would have been a touchdown. Oh my God, how does Stafford miss Smith? This is a super busted coverage. You cannot miss that pass. You cannot miss that pass. That's a fucking touchdown. Oh no, did Smith just run the wrong route? What happened? That's a fucking touchdown. Did Smith run the wrong route? Did he keep it tight? There's no way. They have no timeouts. Why the fuck are y'all playing like that? And a timeout comes from Atlanta. There's no fucking way. I need to see the replay on that goddamn. I gotta see the replay on that play. Did he not run? Did he run the route too skinny? What happened? There's no fucking way. Yo. Oof. Saying MVP is out of question is kind of slow. You're not wrong there. Oh, Stafford gonna air it out again. Oh my God, he didn't catch it. Atwell couldn't hold on to it. Oh my Lord. Now what that would have been bad for them because I don't think they would have got down in time to go in and I don't think they would have got down in time to spike it. Atwell gotta catch that. Oh my God. Yo, it's right. Ooh. Yo, Stafford's throwing some fucking dimes, bro. Stafford's throwing some fucking dimes, bro. These motherfuckers gotta catch that shit. Stafford's throwing some fucking dimes. He's throwing some fucking dimes. Here we go. And I think they're going to throw a flag for an offsides or another timeout. Stafford's throwing some fucking dimes. He's throwing some fucking dimes. Oh, my Lord. Jason put 20 on it, said, thank you for 2025. This year has been like your Falcons season. Lost your friend like I did earlier in the year. Jeez, my condolences, man. He was with you for Super Bowl 51, but your girlfriend and you enjoy watching the commentaries. Let's fucking go 2026. Yeah, I'm excited for 2026. My condolences for the loss of your friend. I know what I'm feeling, so I couldn't imagine, or I should say I can sympathize and what it is that you're feeling with. I'd like to say I can't imagine, but it's fucking sucks for me. So I know it did suck for you as well, man. So kudos to your strength for being able to endure that. I don't think you overcame it. I don't know if you ever can overcome it, because shit, I don't know if I can either. But yeah, man, keep your best friend memory alive, man. Here we go, 3rd and 12, game on the line. Stafford throws a laser, tries. Ain't no fucking way Puka caught that shit. Ain't no fucking way Puka caught that shit. There's no way Puka caught that shit. Stop it. Fucking stop it. There's no way Puka caught that shit. Oh! Oh my God! There's no fucking way! There's no fucking way! There's no fucking way! Are you kidding me?
There's no fucking way. I love this goddamn sport. I love this guy. I gotta stand up. I love this fucking sport, bro. I love this fucking sport, bro. Oh my God. Fire me up, baby. Fire me up, son. Fire me fucking up. Let's fucking go. Are you kidding me? Did he catch that? Oh no, I didn't think he caught it. I don't think he caught it. The football's out. The football's out. It's gonna be incomplete. It's gonna be incomplete. That football's out. It's rolling. It's rolling. The ball came out. It's incomplete. The football came out. When he got possession, he was on the ground. They're going to rule an incomplete pass. They're going to rule an incomplete pass. There's no way they can rule that a catch. That'd be a conspiracy. There's no way they're going to rule that a catch because the football came out. Yo. He got to rifle it to the end zone, 70 yards. Bro, that's 3 straight dimes by Matthew Stafford. Hey, listen, folks was talking about MVP. Listen, he's making all the passes, bro. Despite the INTs, he's making the fucking passes, bro. Dime after dime after dime, son. Dime after dime after dime. No, it's not a catch because the football came out. The football came out. He did not catch that. He had the football here. It came out, and then it got positioned into his hand. You saw the ball come out. That's not a catch. I'll talk about it in the commentary. Stafford's throwing fucking dimes, but that pass was incomplete. Here we go. 4th and 10. You need a touchdown here because there's no way you're going to be able to get in the field goal range, and I guess a timeout is coming from Atlanta. Final timeout of this game. He lost possession of the football before he went out. But Stafford's throwing fucking dimes, bro. Because he will remember, he was going to the ground. The ball came out, and then he got possession. But the problem is his feet was already out of bounds by the time that he reestablished possession. That's not a catch. Missed PI call on the second pass. A missed PI call on the second pass, but the receiver, Smith, either ran his route too skinny or Stafford completely missed him on that first down because that was a fucking touchdown. That was a fucking touchdown. All right, here we go. 4th and 10. This is it. You need a 65-yard TD here. What do you got? Stafford down the field pass, intercepted. It's broken up. Doesn't even matter. Game is done. Puka Nacua, even if he caught it, he would have been out of boots, and this game is done. The Falcons nearly choke, but hold on to win to take down the Rams and keep the scheme job alive for the Carolina Panthers. Pull off the upset. The Rams can go no higher than the 6th seed. They can go no lower than the 6th seed. They're locked in to 6. They'll see Philly or Chicago. They might as well rest their doggone starters next week because next week don't matter for Los Angeles. 11-6 Stafford's whole MVP campaign is officially over. We'll see what happens with New England next week. The Rams walk into Atlanta, try to pull off an improbable comeback. They come up short. No 28-3, but it's 27-24. The Falcons get the W, and they tell the Los Angeles Rams to take out their Metro card and get aboard the L train.
You lose.
Failure.
What is for dinner?
Fresh hot ales. 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 Fresh hot ales.
Fresh hot ales. Get your lemons.
It's over. You lose.
Pack them up. Pack them up, man. Atlanta almost blew it.
Atlanta almost fucking blew it. I took an L on Underdog for the first time in December. I had a 4-week win streak, and I took my L for the first time in December. Actually, no, I think this is the first time since the first week of December. When was the last time that I got a W on Underdog? I took an L here. I got fucking blown the hell out. I didn't stand a chance. But it is my first. Actually, no, I never lost in December. This is my first loss in the month of December. I won week. Yeah, I won every single week. This is my first loss in December. Damn, I could have had a perfect month. First loss in December on Underdog. Pain, but it is what it is. We soldier through. Congratulations to the Atlanta Falcons getting the W, taking down the Los Angeles Rams, because the Rams have nothing to play for next Sunday. They have nothing to play for. When they play against Arizona, the number 1 seed will already be determined. The number 5 seed is now locked. Whoever loses between the Niners and the Seahawks will be the number 5 seed. Green Bay can't be any higher than 7. The Rams can't go any higher than 6. They're locked in at the 6th seed. So you might as well just go ahead and rest your starters, take a week off, and prepare for either Philly or Chicago. We'll see how things play out next week. But things get very interesting in the NFC, because with this victory for the Falcons, believe it or not, if Tampa Bay beats the Panthers next week, Saturday afternoon, Tampa takes control of the division. But if the Falcons win against New Orleans, that would send Carolina to the playoffs. So chaos is still alive, because if the Falcons lost today, it's winner take all for the Bucks and Panthers. But because the Falcons won, if the Panthers lose, Tampa Bay will be celebrating Saturday night. But the Falcons can break their hearts on Sunday. We're going to see how things play out. I will see you guys most likely Saturday or potentially Thursday. It just depends on where we will be. Love is playing. Spoiler, Love will not play. I'll tell you that right now. It wouldn't make any sense. Why would you come back? It serves no purpose. But I will see you guys either Saturday or potentially on actually maybe even Friday. Potentially Friday or Thursday. Maybe Thursday, but it really just depends. So we'll see. We'll see how things play out. I appreciate y'all tuning into the doggone stream. Y'all have yourselves a good night. Congratulations to the Atlanta Falcons. What did they secure?
After I get that W. Dun, 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 dun.
I said, what did they secure?
After I get that W. Dun, 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 dun.
1205 for Live said it's Teague time in Atlanta, and $1 put 2 on said Cousins tried so hard at his Ryan impression. I know Matt Ryan and all of the Atlanta Falcons from Super Bowl 51 were watching them nearly blow that game like,
God damn it!
y'all have yourselves a good night.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.